Well, let's talk about the series today. I'm with my boy Bo here. First time ever in the booth, man. Welcome.
Thanks.
I know you're probably nervous being around Trenchy, but listen.
Second time.
I wanted to, with me and you?
First time with you. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, I got it.
Get it together.
A little narcissism coming from
Get it
Trenchy.
Today, I feel like it's a series of identity. The Bombers aren't showing me Bomber things quite yet. Trevor Bauer's a little off. Of course, Mateo is doing his thing. And then the Vipers swept last series, but it was against a very depleted Snappers. So who's going to show up today is the identity of the series for both these teams.
I'll be honest, man. I was looking at this matchup last night, and I kept going back and forth. I think this is going to be a great matchup, a great series, and I was having trouble figuring out who I thought was going to win this series.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to come down to pitching. I think the Bombers currently have...
Come over here.
I think the Bombers currently have the advantage and slight advantage pitching-wise. So I think I'm going to give it to them, even though the Sandvipers have a slightly better offense on paper. But, I mean, the Bombers are no slouches offensively.
Yeah, I was talking to Mateo. When the sun comes out, he tells me that he was born with the eyes of a premature baby because the sun is so powerful to his eyes. And according to some of his exes, he was also born with other parts that were like a premature baby.
That's pretty messed up, Trench.
Let's go over to the Sandvipers side. Justin Hicks, as he's on fire. He's starting the season really well. But I think it's up to Tanek. I think he's had 3 or 4 games that he's pitched. He hasn't pitched more than like one or two innings each start. He needs to perform today.
He does. He's got great numbers, even though he hasn't pitched a lot of innings. They really need to rely on Tanek to go the distance in one of these games and hold him down. Speaking of Hicks,
yeah,
the boy is leading the league in batting average right now.
He's so good. And you know what? This is Hicks' type of weather, type of temperature, wind blowing out a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Watch out for Justin Hicks today. I mean, listen, those guys are they smash.
They do.
Right?
Yeah.
Tavano, McDowell, Tanek, Hicks, all those guys are just...
I think they have 6 guys that have over 1,000 OPS right now. I mean, and that's nothing different. Like last season, it seemed like that was the same lineup. Everybody was hitting over 1,000 OPS.
I want to thank everybody for coming out today. Our stream team, we're dancing, we're doing things, trying to make this happen. We got to get going right away. It looks like Kenny Santijuan is going to be on the mound for the Bombers. Looks like everybody's there pretty much for the Bombers. I think the Vipers are just missing Jordan Keegan, which is a big piece to that to their puzzle, not only offensively but pitching as well. That's the one thing, obviously, with Tom Gannon not being here that the Sandvipers are feeling.
The reason I'm going with Bombers is, like you said, we got Kenny Santijuan starting. We got Trevor Bauer, who you said hasn't really figured it out yet, but the guy is a reigning MVP, two-way player, great pitcher. He's got a nasty screwball, great knuckleball. He's going to figure it out. He can be nasty.
Yeah, it's good to see Zach Hartwell in that 6th slot. I think he's hitting 300 or
he's
whatnot.
Well, yeah.
So
starting off hot for sure.
Yeah, the 4-4 Bombers. Listen, this club believes that they could win a championship, but that's why I'm calling this the series of identity. Also the Vipers as well. But the Vipers, like I mentioned before, they had a sweep against the depleted Snappers team last week. Let's see them play a Bombers team today. And here's Adam Tanek, who is sitting on 99 home runs.
Oh, is he?
Obviously, he wants to get that going. He would love to hit that 100th home run with some fans watching as things are gathering here. I want to welcome everybody, if you're from the beaches of Bulgaria to the desert sands of Hawaii. We're here live at the castle. Here's Adam Tanek. Tanek, I believe, leading the league in walks.
Is he?
The guy is a walk machine.
I'm going to check all these statements by Trench.
He's got to be close. Oh, good outside pitch right there. Good layoff by Tanek. I want to thank all 13 viewers right now. Those are OGs. And he goes Tiger uppercut right there.
Chases one down.
That was a little bit more of a Cobra hooded up right there than a Viper attack. There's Kenny McDowell.
Base on balls was actually led by Bruce Huson with 13.
How many does Tanek have?
Tanek has...
But Bruce already played, right? Are those stats up?
These are just stats leading coming into the weekend.
Gotcha.
So they're not even gonna.
Kenny McDowell. That's going to be a hard ball to get. Somebody's got to call it. AF right there.
Adam Tanek has 8 walks on the season so far.
Well, okay.
I mean,
That's pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good.
2 outs early for Kenny Santiwan. The Lightning stats are inputted from today.
Are they?
I'm getting it right now from our Washington, D.C. Correspondent.
Usually they don't get inputted until all the series are played.
The leaders were at 10 coming in. We have a great stream team. Just our statistician coming out of the D.C. area, just doing things for us. I figured it was when you said 15 that it got
13.
uploaded.
13.
Or 13.
Yeah.
And Hicks
and
going after.
absolutely tattoos his own teammate.
You know, it was cloudy out earlier. Now it's nice and sunny.
Yeah, in the series that we played in, the Owls and the who did we play?
Snappers.
Oh, that's who beat us. Yeah, that's right. We got a streaker. On the field. The wind would occasionally gust out.
Yeah.
And then it would stop. It would gust out to left and it would stop. And it seemed like every time they were hitting, it would gust out. How many home runs did they hit? Were you watching?
Yeah,
Was it 50?
I think Briner hit 4. What a pitch by Santiwan as he walks to the dugout. No damage done as we're going to watch the Bombers up to bat right now.
Great half inning by Kenny Santuan.
Make sure you tell your loved ones, your friends, people that might have never tuned in before. Get them watching Premier League Wiffle. What is it, Saturday?
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. What are you really doing right now?
What could you be doing other than watching PLW?
It's the only thing that you should be doing. There's a Red Devil. Love seeing that. As AJ Petrovsky is going to be on the mound. I don't know what to think about AJ right now. I know he's a solid pitcher, but I feel like
he's just putting up mediocre numbers right now.
Mediocre numbers.
Yeah. But, I mean, he put up really good numbers last year, and I think Tanek is starting. I think he's started him every time game 1. So he's just hoping that gets the reps in, gets back in the groove of things.
I got to be honest. I feel like AJ's pitching style might be a Bombers' pitching style. Kind of has that 12-6, and these Bombers, they like looking at pitches like that. But if AJ could prove me wrong right here, this is his chance to do it as J-Dub running across the field. He's got to be more exercise than he gets in a week.
Wonder what we got for a lineup for the Bombers here. So it looks like we got Trevor Bauer leading off. Then it seems like we got Mateo Fernandez followed by Alex Fernandez to start off 1, 2, 3. Then Hollis Hale, Max Fernandez, Zach Hartwell.
Here we go.
1 through 6.
Bauer versus AJ. Exciting stuff happening here at the field. Oh, good pitch. Good cut by Bauer.
Bauer's letting the mullet flow, man. I like it.
Mullet Flow. That could be a really good band name.
It could be. You're right. Oh. Bauer saw a home run when he swung.
Is Bauer having the MVP blues?
It's a thing.
Like he's on the
really
cover of Madden or something?
You know, you're getting all that press coverage. It's hard to, stay in the weight room.
Here's Mateo. Is he leading the league in home runs still?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Ball in the turf right there.
Tanner Roundy and Billy Santuan, tied for 7. Let's see, Mateo has 4. Wow.
Okay.
I mean, the wind's been blowing in most series this year so far, so.
Mateo, cut right there. Yeah, Tanner's, he's just been a different player. He's healthy. He looks happy.
Yep.
Those are key elements to performance.
What was it, last season he had that car wreck?
He had 2, back to
2,
back.
really?
Yeah.
I only heard about 1. Yeah, I heard he messed up his back, possibly a leg or something. Glad he's out here healthy. Wow. That tinked. Top bar, too.
I love seeing AJ do this right now. That 12-6 is really, really working.
Yeah, he's proven you wrong so far. 2 up, 2 down. Alex has been hitting the ball really well so far in the early going. And he's trying to hit the ball really well. Chasing the ball out of the zone.
Oh, nasty curve by AJ. You don't see that all that much from his arsenal.
Just gets a piece of that.
Yeah, defending right there.
Do the Bombers have the best locks? No.
Yeah.
They're one of the only teams that like show them. You got Trevor Bauer with the mullet. You got Alex Hernandez with the curls on top.
And you got Hollis with nothing as AF goes straight to Hicks. 1, 2, 3 inning for both these teams as we go into the top of the second. How are you feeling out there, Bo, today?
Feeling all right. I couldn't get much lift on the balls I hit.
Yeah.
Got a few hits, but everybody on the snappers tended to get some lift on the ball.
Your chair's so much higher. I feel like I'm in a Honda Accord dropped with some 22s, right, with the back.
I tried to drop it down. It wouldn't drop down.
What kind of car did you have, like, in high school?
I had a 1986 Ford F-150. I had 2 gas tanks. So if I ran out of gas in one, I could just, like, flip a switch and go to the other tank.
That's incredible.
It was pretty cool.
That's probably better gas mileage than you could get with the Tesla, right?
I don't think the Tesla gets gas mileage. It gets MPGE, or electronic miles per gallon.
Electronic miles per gallon.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. MPGE. It's like a tiny E at the end.
Like the one with EMC squared?
I don't think it's the same. The E is on the bottom below the letters. The square you're talking about, the deuce, is above the number. So. Also, for my math nerds out there, I don't think you can square miles per gallon.
You're brilliant, Bo.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, that's some mathematician stuff.
Yeah.
Tavano looking high and tight right there. Brings the count to 2-2. Roll over to Hollis. Oh, no.
And it gets through. Wow.
He was waiting for that little extra bounce. And listen, Hollis Hale, he's coming off a Gold Glove performance last season.
Really not happy with himself right now.
And right away.
I mean, that was just an easy play to be made. You can't have that on defense, especially against an offense like the Sandvipers have. You can't give them more opportunities. Great pitch by Kenny Santuan. Like a curveball. What do the Sandvipers have over here? Have you seen this small bat with a donut weight on it?
Yeah, they take it seriously. That
They do.
launches.
I had the distance, but just foul.
Trust me, Hollis knows about the wiffle ball gods for sure.
Hold on, can we get this bat over here on the...
And the wiffle ball gods once again winning.
Does it get to third on time? Looks like they held him. Wait, when somebody picks up the small bat, or that donut, okay, on the on-deck circle. Let's see if Tanik does.
I mean, how many times has there been an error made?
Another
And
great pitch by Kenny Santuan.
instantly there's something bad happening.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Errors come back to bite you for sure. Another ball lined down the left field. Foul.
I'd say 80% of the time there's an error. The next batter, something bad happens.
Mm-hmm. What's the Friday the 13th music for? Errors?
That's not Friday the 13th, Bo. Those
What
are the
is it?
wiffle ball gods waking up.
Oh, God. Sounds scary.
If you're on the mound, it's definitely scary. good cut by Fuente right there. And he takes a walk, and that's a big walk for Kenny to load the bases.
Kenny's claiming that was 3 balls, not 4. Let's see if Kenny is correct. Let's see if Kenny's correct. Well, Fuente is walking back to the plate.
Wow.
So it is now a full count. Oh,
and what a turn of events right there from bases
loaded, no outs to 1 out, first and second.
Here's Tanek.
He's still looking for his 100th home run.
I'd like to see him just drive through the ball dead center, maybe go oppo. Mm-hmm. Instead, he takes 56 outside pan.
Ooh, that was a good pitch.
Yeah, it takes the same pitch, but this time under the 55. Tanek, that's going to be a double, and it is.
It is going to be a double play.
Bases.
Double play. Good piece of hitting by Adam Tanek, right down that line, just out of the reach of the, I don't know, we're going to call it first baseman when they play over there.
And usually, generally, when you're over by the first base side on the defense, it's the first baseman. And the wiffle ball gods connect for 2. You can see Hollis over there on the third. He understands.
Ooh. 56. No pitcher likes to see that number when you're pitching.
Yeah, thankfully I can't throw very hard, so I rarely see that number.
Alec Holligan had a couple of those in our last series. It was tough, man. Jonathan Wilson looked at him and says, if that's not 56, I strike out 100 out of 100 times.
Long ball.
Oh, I think that's out of here.
There's my boy Kenny Mack. You know, I had him on my fantasy draft.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well,
he was my first pick, and I was like, you know what? He's a good enough pitcher to silence the naysayers, and he's definitely, to me, I think he's a top 5 guy. There's no doubt that this guy is a top 5 guy in the league. He'll be right there, I believe, in all the offensive categories.
Well, that was a nuke to center. So definitely showing his talents off here.
Man, he's good.
He is good.
4-0 Vipers. And they're coming into Viper form.
Mm-hmm. You can see the frustration on Kenny's face. The balls are flying out of here today.
Yeah.
Unless I'm at the plate. Oh, you got a piece of that.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in, we've got 70 viewers now. This is the Vipers versus the Bombers. You just watched the Snappers take care of your team, the Night Owls. You guys were looking good for a minute as a rollover to Hollis. And then the Vaders took care of business against the Lightning, who were having the best start.
Yeah, sweet.
2 seasons in a row. I think they were 8-1, but this time it panned out the other way. I mean, right now, if you're heading into work, I think you should just call in, just watch PLW, risk everything. If it's family time, maybe make up something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Bo, if you were a family man and you wanted to watch Premier League Wiffle, what do you think you could use as an excuse for you yourself?
Oh.
That's believable.
That's believable. That's the tough part. That's believable. Am I giving this excuse to my family?
Yes.
To sneak off and to the garage to watch the PLW?
Grab some hot cocoa.
Okay. I mean, if you are a working man, you could say, I'm putting in overtime at work, and you just,
Okay. That's good.
You take the truck, you go out to your truck, you drive it around the corner, you park it on the corner, and you just sneak back into the garage.
Maybe your buddy picks you up.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. You just hang out with your buddy. You don't have to go back to your own garage.
I'm taking notes, Bo. I have a truck.
You do.
So I could do that. I went to a garage sale today.
Find anything interesting?
Yeah. Got some pots to like planting pots.
Okay.
As Kenny Santiwan strikes out. Petrovsky right there, but not after 4 come across for the Sandvipers as they are looking good. That's exactly what A.J. Petrovsky needs on the mound, having a little bit of that backup runs as the Sandvipers, I believe, are going to lead the league in runs scored.
I agree with that. I think
Yeah.
they already do. So
Do they?
They're leading in so many offensive categories. How many potted plants did you have before going to that yard sale today? Or garage sale or whatever?
Well over 50.
Wow.
Well, I'm a plants guy.
Okay.
I eat them. I inhale
Of course,
them.
yeah.
I take them any way you can. I'm also a fungus guy.
Like the mushrooms, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. I like a good mushroom.
Hollis, third side. No.
Wow, that is the second error at third base we've seen.
Listen,
Early
Michael Dean is having a rough couple weeks. Last week, a bunch of balls going through his leg, and then the first one, hot shot to Michael Dean, goes through his legs again. But you have to remember, he's part of this dance crew called like the astronauts or something like that, and they're always at Area 51.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
Now you do. So he probably hasn't even slept.
Hicks with a sure hands. It's short. Takes care of that easy pop fly. No, I did not know that about Mr. Dean.
Yeah, what is it? It's called the Danstronauts.
I want to see some moves. I want to see a YouTube video later for sure.
He actually puts on these like events on cruises,
Okay.
and he's like
My wife and I just took a cruise.
you might have been on his boat, and you might have even not known.
No, we saw most of the shows. We didn't see any dance shows. Yeah,
Actually-
we were celebrating 10 years together.
Be honest, Bo. How amazing have these 10 years been for you?
Very amazing.
All 10?
All 10. Feel very lucky, very happy to be with that woman.
Wow, that's amazing. What do you think she says? You think she's going all 10?
She probably says the same thing, but she's probably thinking other things. And God bless her for it.
There's that.
then-
So Michael Dean once again makes an amazing play.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
And that is under 5 seconds for the double play. Redeems himself.
Yeah, I mean,
Totally redeems himself.
to come up with a clutch play like that to ice the Bombers after an error as they were going to go into the top of the third. I actually have a Ford Sport Track. So
Okay.
it's like a four-door truck.
Okay.
That's pretty normal, right?
Yeah.
Four-door trucks.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to beat it up either. I know I'll throw ladders back there. I'll chip it. I'll dent it. And that's
what trucks are for.
That's what trucks are for, right?
what they're for.
So when I see all these trucks with, they're out there buffing it, trying to make it all
Yeah.
look cool, I'm like, you just got a small member.
They're not to get 14 miles per gallon and do nothing else with it.
Incredible. Here's Fuente.
Kenny's got that curveball working really well.
I also think the Vipers some of the best eyes in the league.
Yeah,
They really want to turn over that lineup.
it's drilled into him by Tannick. Tannick loves when they get walks. And it really puts pressure on the other team. I mean, once you start walking out their pitchers, once you get down to their fifth guy on almost every team,
Yeah.
you're pretty much going to demolish that team.
Here's Tannick. Roped a double down the line. Cleared the bases. His last at bat.
Let's get a shot of this over here.
What is it?
Hold on, just watch. We're going to get
Tannick. Is that going to be 100?
Nope.
What
Wow.
happened on the defense
I
there?
don't know, but somehow that's a single. That never touched the wall on the bounce or in the air.
Wow, he's just stuck on that number.
I tried to get that bat, but we'll get it next time. We know it's Kenny McDowell, so after Tannick. While Tannick's hitting, we'll get it. Oh, chases one very high.
He's just got a devastating swing, Kenny Mack.
Oh, great slider by Kenny Santos.
That was like a knuck slider. That was disgusting.
A lot of break to that one.
Justin Hicks. Kenny coming into his own this inning. You know what I noticed about your team, Bo?
Love to hear it.
I feel like you guys aren't a cohesive unit quite yet.
I feel the same.
I feel like there's a lot of individuality going on over there.
Yeah. I mean, did you see our center fielder fighting with our left fielder's dad during the middle of the inning? Did you see that?
I saw it. You know, also kudos to Sansone. He saw some stuff going on, and then he goes out there and gets into Brandon Gray, gets over to, I think, who else was involved? Levi, and he's like, listen, one more peep out of you. He's like, I don't want to throw you out of the game, but I will.
Right.
And that's a strong move.
Warned both teams. If anybody else, it didn't matter if it was Greg, Ogburn, Levi, didn't matter who it was, gave us all warnings. We were all tossed if we had any other issues. So thankfully, it subsided. Everybody was all right, and nobody got tossed. But, yeah, we need to come together. We were talking about having a pool party, having a cookout, getting together outside of here and hopefully enjoying some time as a team.
What are the chances that happens?
I don't know. 40%.
That seems high. A cookout. Nothing like bringing the boys together with a cookout, huh?
Absolutely. Everybody loves to eat.
Here's Trev.
Can we talk about how close that was for Tannick to be at 100 home runs?
Yeah, it was like 3 feet away.
I don't even know if it was that far. It might have been closer. I can't believe I didn't touch the ball. Wall. It just bounced straight up.
A lot of backspin.
Yeah.
Bombers need to get something going here halfway through this game. Good pitch by Petrovsky.
Great pitch, but 59. It's got to be 55 or under unless the batter swings in this league to be a strike.
Put a poll up for me. Will Tannick get his 100th home run this series? Yes?
What do you think, Trent? Bauer swings through.
Yeah, he'll get it.
For out one.
He'll get it today. It's actually going to be an opposite field home run.
Really?
Yeah. He'll get it today.
That's a great prediction. Did he have a home run in his last series?
No.
He didn't?
No.
But you just feel it today?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take the opposite side just for fun.
What does this mean? What does the double tap mean? Poll?
Poll's up.
Oh, there's a poll up.
Yep.
There it is. Make sure you vote on that poll.
Oh, wow. It was immediately
there's another
50-50.
one. Well, the Night Owls get it together for a cookout. We're doing that poll first. Put me down for a no. There's even a hell no up there.
Yeah, hell no is leading by 80%.
Here's
Well,
Mateo.
it's leading by 60%.
Get his team on the board here. A lot of spin on that.
Yep. Have you ever seen Mateo without a cap on?
No.
I don't think I have either.
What if he was bald?
He could
With
be.
like the
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be incredible? Like if you just had a little sun cap right there. Oh my God.
The horseshoe, but the horseshoe hair is all long.
We see you there, Shark. And that's going to be a base on balls for Mateo as AF now up to bat. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Can they get something going?
Yep. Looking to get that 2-out rally going. See if Alex can stay hot. And he lines it right at the left fielder. Man, you hate to see when a...
Oh, it's 2 outs now.
Oh. Well.
Here's Hollis. Ball in the turf right there.
Fouls that one off. I believe that brings the count to 1-2.
Holy
Oh.
cow. But it's going to drop in. The wind. Oh, no. The wind really, really was pushing that one down because he crushed that.
I mean, we're 3 innings in. We've seen at least 3 errors so far.
As Maximus up to bat right now, the wiffle ball gods once again alive and well. Will they pull through? They got woken up real early.
Oh, nope.
They don't pull through today as they're going to go back to sleep on that inning. 4-0. Sandvipers. Complete control here in game number 1. I want to thank all our viewers for tuning in. Who here in the chat has been watching every series? Give me a thumbs up or a Snappers meme or what are those called? The little things like
The
that.
emojis?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Missed opportunity there for Bombers. First and third, 2 outs. And the wiffle ball gods were coming alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
They don't usually like to come out till nighttime, so
okay.
them being woken up early is not a good thing as Mark Tavano.
I thought with the cloudy atmosphere, it might have tricked the gods. Tank will hit his 100th home run, game 2.
Not going to be an easy play here as there are a lot of movement on that.
Settles under it, makes the catch.
Patricus has been at the poker table all day watching whiffs. What a play by AF.
Oh, great juggling catch.
Judy H. Love her, of course. She's been engaged
Engaged to who?
to PLW.
Oh.
And there's
makes sense.
Hollis. He's doing what he does with his little antelope deer hop. Bottom 4. Good inning. Bye.
Hollis Hill redeems himself from his error that he made earlier. So Dean has redeemed himself. Hollis Hill's redeemed himself. But Kenny McDowell's made an error. Hopefully he redeems himself later.
The Bombers normally putting up a lot of runs. Can't get it done against AJ right now.
All right.
Can they do something here in bottom 4? They are running out. And that looks like the poll still going on.
It can sometimes take the Bombers a few innings to get warmed up. So I wouldn't be surprised if they have a 5th or 6th inning rally here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to wait too long because the Vipers, their ending score is probably not going to be at 4.
Probably not. Kenny's looking good, though. He's held it down to 4 for the last couple innings. It's looking good out there.
Yeah, speaking of looking good, AJ on the mound's looking really
Pitching a shutout right now.
good as Zach Hartwell, Mr. Moo Pants himself.
Where are those pants? I miss those pants.
There is no doubt in my mind Tanik probably brought him in the office and he said, listen, I'm the commissioner and we just can't have Moo Pants.
I like moo pants. Let's get a poll on that. Can he wear moo pants or not? I vote yes for moo pants.
I've retired the pants.
I noticed that.
Last 2 series.
Would you have some chocolate on there? I saw that. What happened?
Isn't that incredible? I was eating a granola bar and a chocolate chip fell off it as Trevor Bauer launches one in the air. Kenny Mack makes it. And a little chocolate chip fell between my legs.
Oh.
And I was looking for it. I'm like, this is going to end real bad. And I got out of the truck and I was like, no way. And I could just see like a big smush of a chocolate chip. Luckily, I had shorts in the car. Here's Mateo.
I feel like it would have been a better story if you didn't have shorts.
Our viewership would have dropped. A lot of people say, not today, good sir, for Tanik.
There were some votes for game 2.
Yeah.
Game 2 home run. Oh. Mateo hits
left
it
side.
very hard.
Oh, Chepa. Wow.
Dean almost had a hand on that. Just out of his reach.
That's right. We were at 13. Then old Trenchy garnishes up some viewers right there. Can we get to 100? You know what the problem is right now?
What's the
People
problem?
are gearing up for that Laker game.
Ah.
We have to compete with the NBA. And normally it's no big deal. But the Lakers are about to get swept.
Uh-oh. LeBron doesn't want to see that for his legacy.
Left side.
That's
No.
going to hit the top of the dugout.
According to him, it's just basketball.
Yeah, that's what losers say when they're down.
Oh, wow.
Do you think Michael Jordan ever said, it's just basketball?
No, no way.
What do you think Michael Jordan said when he lost the series?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I mean, he was probably devastated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who do we got? 502. Welcome. Everybody give a 502 a warm welcome. Welcome to PLW Nation. So we have the best production and what I believe the best wiffle ball league on the planet.
Let me ask you this.
Go.
So Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
we know he all went to go play baseball
Yeah.
for a little while because his father did. He wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, just
Yeah.
try baseball out. Most people don't realize this. They just make a joke of it. Michael Jordan was actually putting up good numbers in the minor leagues.
Yeah.
His coaches have been on record saying, we believe if he would have played another season, he could have been in the MLB. He could have made it.
Do you think Jordan might have handed them a few bucks to say that?
Possibly. But they said it regardless.
Here's how I know he wasn't going to amount to anything as a baseball player. Just his mechanics did not look good. He looked like a stick figure out there all squared up. He was garbage.
He look at his end of his career in the minor leagues. He was actually doing pretty well. Let's say this. Let's say Michael Jordan comes out of here. How old is Michael Jordan? 60, 62?
Yeah, he's like in his 60s, right?
Yeah. Who do you think Michael Jordan would be better than?
Absolutely
league?
nobody.
Nobody, really.
He's an old man, Bo.
It's Michael Jordan, though.
I don't care who you are. He's an old man now with did you see the interviews? He could barely get up out of his rocking chair or his little recliner, lazy boy. Come on, dude. Wait a minute. Some names are coming in. Chad.
Yep. Come on, Dave Cabrera is in this league now. You don't think Michael Jordan... If we had a draft, would you draft Michael Jordan above Chad and Dave Cabrera?
Do you think Jordan's going to be able to recognize a 4-foot slide piece from J-Dub?
Let me ask you this.
Dude.
If you gave Michael Jordan an entire PLW season and Chad an entire PLW season, who do you think has the higher batting average at the end?
That's a poll. That I don't know. Left side. Good play by Hollis. Mateo. Going mop. Cleaning it up.
Let's get a poll on that. That sounds like a fun poll.
Man.
Michael Jordan and Chad, an entire PLW season, 18 series. Who has the highest batting average at the end? I'm going Michael Jordan.
It's got to be Jordan.
I'm going Jordan.
Because does Chad even have a bat?
I think he does, but it can't be very high.
Oh, Kenny. Double.
It's Premier Wiffle just said it's Jordan not doing a poll. Good call. Good call.
How many career hits does Chad have?
Let's find out.
Bring that up for me. Wait, before you look it up,
Okay.
is it above 10 or below 10? Remember, there was season 1, season 2. He was playing a little
We got to
bit.
count that. I'm going to say above 10. Just because of that. Only because of that. If it was this league
Do you
right
think
now
it's
with the
above
talent
20?
now we're getting to I don't know territory.
I think it's below 20. I think it could be below 10.
All right. I'll take
Oh, good.
I'll
pitch.
take above 10, below 20. I'm with you. Let's find out.
I want to say it's like, I just don't remember him being on base a lot. In the turf right there. Wow, Sparkle, there it is.
Are we counting career stats, everything? Are we counting including playoffs? Or are we just counting season? Because there's two ways
He's
to
been playing wiffle since 62. Career.
career.
It says
All
right
right.
there he has 30 hits for Sparkles.
Career stats. Let's find out.
That is a long ball, and Tavano goes, yeah.
Chad Phillips does have 30 career hits.
That's incredible.
He only has 209 at bats. Wow, that's not a lot of at bats.
When's his last hit?
Let's find out.
He hasn't. I feel like he hasn't had one for a couple seasons.
He does not have one this season. He did not have one last season. It was in season 4.
How many did he have?
He had 2 hits in season 4.
Okay. How many? Give me the season 1.
Season 1, he had 16 hits. Season 1.
Okay, then
Here's 1, 16. Season 2, 4. Season 3, 8. 4, 2, 5, and 6, 0, 0.
okay.
Yeah.
He's not too bad.
No.
But he's also not too good.
And that just misses the dugout. And Hollis Hale cannot hold on to it because it just misses the dugout and it messed with his eyes.
Listen, I'm not far behind him, Bo. My retirement sunset's coming real soon. This might be my swan song. A lot of people are saying game 2.
I'm going to stick to the Michael Jordan thing. Could Michael Jordan put 31 hits up in one season to surpass Chad's career totals?
No, dude.
No?
He doesn't have those mechanics.
I disagree.
Pitching change. I'm in.
You know he still plays golf. I mean, he's still able to swing it. He'd figure it out.
Yeah, with a cigar and a bottle of bourbon, Bo.
And he'd piece together 31 hits throughout the season.
No. Against these top-notch pitchers, you're thinking like if some tier 3 pitchers throwing. Put up the Briners and the Roundies and the Santiwans and Purdies. People that play whiffs every day are having trouble hitting. You think some 6'6" dude that could barely bend over?
Yeah. We got faith in him.
Come on, Bo. I had faith in you.
The poll agreed with me, by the way.
Pull it Saturday, and there's probably happy hours all day long. What do they know?
They know Michael Jordan's an athlete.
Yeah, okay, check out minor league stats from Birmingham when the dude was 30. I'm disappointed in PLW Nation right now. Listen, I'm a PLW Nation guy. But what happened 35 years ago? Good pitch by Tannic right there. He's been working on that. Love seeing it.
Sandvipers are shutting these Bombers down.
Oh, I wanted to welcome 502 to the PLW Nation, but here's another guy. I'd crush it in this league. I have a squad ready to go. How many times have we heard that about people want to think they're going to come into this league and just crush it, and then they're riding pine, and then get traded, and then they're out of the league?
Yep.
God.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's easy until you step into
Here's
that box.
how I'd like people to come into the chat. Watch the game. Say, I've played a little bit. This looks like it's a lot of fun. Don't come in here and say you're going to crush it when there's been people playing semi-pro ball up in here making people look ridiculous.
Yep.
Come on.
It is hard to throw that wiffle ball for a strike. It is hard to square the wiffle ball up when you're hitting. It's a tough game. I had my knuckleball working today. But
Did you?
It was not dancing enough. Like, obviously it was knuckling, but it was not dancing enough. Because it got squared up a ton. I'm curious to know how many home runs the Bombers had in that series. I really am. They had a lot.
Oh, the
snappers.
Out of the Bash Brothers, I think, went back-to-back like 3 times.
Right?
There's Tannic throwing a 38-mile-an-hour dart.
11? Well, Mr. Briner's up here. He said they had 11 How many do you have?
A bunch of people try out, and a bunch of people go home to their lives and wives and kids and with their heads down and said, I couldn't even make it into a wiffle ball league. Coming out here with the baseball bags and everything, thinking the stuff under their eyes.
Uh-huh.
Then all of a sudden they're driving back to Twin Peaks, grabbing a little hot cocoa, talking about what could have been.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what could have been. You practice more. This isn't a game you just come in and start dicing people up or start hitting home runs.
Yep.
Ask some of the former number 1 picks, 2 picks, 3 picks, how their lives are going.
I played high school, college ball. A lot of these guys played college ball. Some of these guys played ball in
Semi-pro.
Europe, semi-pro, European leagues, Mexico leagues.
Listen, Keegan played for in the pros. Josh Towers won a World Series ring.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
And, Towers took seasons. At least 2 seasons to, figure it out at the plate. I don't think he ever figured it out pitching-wise. It's completely different.
In baseball, 7 inches of break is a big deal.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Here, it goes by feet.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. I just read that Bird might have pants on.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Bird got traded. And you are correct. He does. He is right here.
Here's Bird. Let's get a close-up of this. Give me a close-up,
Let's
Alex.
get a shot of Bird here. Look at that. Looking professional.
God, he must feel so uncomfortable.
Number 93.
Here's what I would have done to keep Bird happy. I think I would have tie-dyed the pants.
I think he was probably just handed those pants, so I'm sure that might happen. What number do you think Bird requested? I'm pretty sure 93 wasn't the first choice.
Absolutely not. His was a 3-number numerical word.
Yeah.
It's also like Earth Day, right? Or
Yeah,
something.
Something like that. It's a holiday.
Reynolds is saying he thinks that maybe he put a little Vidal Sassoon in those locks.
Those are the baggiest pants on a human being. Baggiest.
Oh, my God.
Those are baggier than CC Sabathia's used to wear them. Here's your boy McDowell.
Kenny Mack having a good one. Sansone saying those are some NC Hammer pants.
Parachute pants. Too legit to quit.
Bird looks scared. He's a scared little bird over there.
Oh, we're 3 away from 100 viewers right now.
Yeah, that's what we do. We bring in viewers.
Oh, Kenny Mack chases one outside.
The Bombers need to get something going. This game might be,
They got to put some runs up here on the board here.
probably not going to win this game. But let's put some momentum going into game number
Game
2. Because no matter how dominated you might get in game 1, you can win game 2 and you got a rubber match.
And speaking of how different this league is, just because a team is down 7 runs does not mean they're out of it. They could put up a 5-7 spot here. They could tie it for sure.
Yeah.
Teams have done it time and time again, especially with an offense like the Bombers have. They're plenty capable of tying this game in this inning. Let me get somebody swinging it. I want to get somebody swinging it because they do it every once in a while. And Trevor Bauer, reigning MVP, going to try to get it started for his squad. Trevor's been pretty frustrated in the early going of the season. Says he doesn't feel like he's figured it out, doesn't feel too comfortable at the plate.
Isn't that amazing? That's what this wiffle ball does. It's like you're still just trying to figure it out.
And he laces that one into center, though. Maybe that gets a spark going.
Hopefully. And you're talking about just a monster of a player.
Absolutely. Oh,
Sky
that's
ball.
going to get out of here. Mateo's trying to catch up to the home run lead. Just fights that one off.
Oh,
Wow.
Statue of Liberty out of Tavano right there.
I don't even know if the jump was necessary, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah, look cool.
Yeah. It's one down, runner on first. Tannett's looking to get a ground ball here. Fires that one in at 59, too hot.
Yeah, he has a little bit more control with that pitch that I'm noticing.
I tell you, Tannick does an amazing job, if nothing else, of changing speeds.
Yes.
He'll go 59, 44, 54.
I've said this time and time again. It's not like
is this a dreaded? Oh, it was almost a dreaded dribbler.
you know, he doesn't have the nastiest stuff.
No.
But because he has these speed controls that he does, he could really, really toy with that and toy with people as a player.
I mean, that's what pitching is. Oh, that was
Oh,
almost a
man.
great play out there in left field. I mean, every great pitcher changes timing. That's what they do. I mean, Pedro Martinez had that great changeup.
Yeah. It's going to be an easy play for Tavano for out number 2. Oof.
48 on the radar.
Sheesh.
Seemed a little hotter. It's something else. It seems like sometimes he can mess with the radar like that.
Yeah.
62, and that looked just like the 48 pitch. Coming from a different art angle.
It's been real. No more PLW till spring season, and I'm gonna miss you. You are my boys. Stoneman. Gonna make noise. Relegation. Oh, relegation. I don't wanna be a part of relegation.
That was my first solo. Came out in 2021.
How high did that make it on the charts?
Probably like 234, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, really good.
So I'm sitting here with a celebrity, man. That's pretty high on the charts.
Yeah, we went we hit copper.
Dude, if you can break the 250 mark, I mean,
Yeah,
doing something.
there's cotton, silk, copper, platinum, double platinum, and we
Right.
got it to copper.
Congratulations.
Then I came out with Goodbye Warbirds. That was a heartbreaker. I spent all night. It was a very emotional song that I wrote for them. Very, very emotional. I mean, some of the OGs of PLW, Patricus, Dodos, just...
Jonathan Wilson had his heart broken that night, too. I mean, he came out here with his...
He's a damn fool. Dude, silly shit like that.
Came out here with his face painted. He came out here with a billboard.
I wish I had a
Poster.
big garden glove I could have just put over his face right there.
What was
Win
it?
by 100?
Warbirds by 100, is that what it was?
Incredible.
I was out in left field when the Warbirds got beat, and he goes, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed.
I always forget we're on air sometimes.
The Bombers cannot get it going offensively.
You know who's been putting together, but J-Dub's been looking good though this season. I feel like his strikeout rate's a lot lower than it normally is, and he's hitting the ball real hard.
I'll be honest, it can't get much worse than it did for him last season.
Oh,
Man, he had
God,
a terrible
I didn't
season last
say it.
season. I mean, I don't need to say he said it all last season. He's like, I'm terrible. I might as well retire.
Yeah, I mean that's not the. Does he have a championship, J-Dub?
Pretty sure.
Was he on the squad when I think the Snappers won in season number
I've seen the picture. I'm pretty sure I saw him in the picture. So.
Oh, okay, because the
Pretty sure.
Snappers were in the title game, I think, 3 years in a row, seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, they weren't in 3.
But I'm
Were
pretty
they?
sure he does have a ring.
Has he got a chip?
Pretty sure. Well, look. Wait a second. Briner, does Wilson have a championship under his belt? Yes.
What? Season 1? Yeah, season 1.
Season 1.
That's right. I didn't know if he was in that season 1. Listen, he's one of the originals.
Mm-hmm.
Like PLW without J-Dub would be just different.
I mean, nobody's immune to slumping except for maybe a select few in this league. And I mean, nobody's immune to a short slump, but
Yeah.
a season-long slump, man, that hurts. That really hurts. The weird thing is he sees Levi Lawrence really well. You wouldn't think that lefty-lefty matchup.
Is this
And-
game number 2?
No. It's still game 1.
Oh, man,
Wow.
what a rope by Tannic.
That went off the wall and off
This is
of
game
Hartwell's
2.
face. Is
Yeah.
it? Start of game 2 here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Tannic starts it off with a dub.
We didn't even say anything about the end of game 1.
I think because we saw the 5 on the innings.
Yeah.
Here's Maximus.
Well,
We messed that up.
Vipers up 1-0 in the series.
Jeez, we really didn't do a good job there, Bo.
That's okay. We're having fun.
Kenny Mack hits it hard, left side. That's going to score a run. Good play by Mateo to AF right there to try to stop the score. That's a new rule that we have implemented. You want to talk a little bit about that, Bo?
You can stop the runner from going to first to third if the outfielder, any fielder, if it hits behind the infield line.
Yeah.
If a fielder can get it to third base in under 5 seconds, you can hold the runner at second base. To stop a runner from scoring from second or third, well, actually just second, the fielder has to get it in the air to the backstop in under 5 seconds.
Yeah, they were trying that. I think they said 5:08, so they barely just missed
Yeah,
that.
very close. I think it's only happened one time so far that the ball's been in the air, hit the backstop. Actually, twice. Didn't the Vaders did it twice in one game?
I don't remember that.
I think the Vaders did it twice today. I think they got the ball in the air, hit the backstop, and prevented the run from scoring twice. Pretty incredible.
Vipers coming in where they left off. 2 runners on. I believe no outs as Mark Tavano up. He hit a dinger his last at bat.
Max is struggling to find it.
Yeah, the Bombers just not looking like the Bombers of old right now. Can they turn it around, though? They did it 3 times. Billy Santiwan.
3 times today. Wow.
That means the ball has to be hit hard,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's going to be a home run.
Speaking of hitting a ball hard,
That's a 3-run jack
Yep.
right there.
Mark Tavano gives them an early 3-run lead.
The Bombers look a little distraught
They do.
today. Are you surprised that you didn't see Trevor Bauer on the mound for game 1? Here's the only reason I talk about this is he's their best pitcher.
Yeah.
And the last thing, and I'm not saying the Vipers wouldn't do anything against him, but you're more likely to do less against Trevor Bauer,
I agree.
right? And to give the Vipers that like game 1 momentum, now it's rolling into game 2.
But I think that gives you a little insight into what's going on in his own head right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like he feels confident enough to even insert himself into that situation.
I'm going to have a conversation with T-Bow right there to see what he's thinking. But don't get me wrong, Max is no slouch to the game as they hold hands.
I
Catching
mean,
that.
last season, you could tell Trevor wanted the ball in his hands.
Yes.
Like if they were in a tight situation, give me the ball, I want to be on the mound, I
Yep.
want to get out of it, I want to go strike some guys out. And I don't see that fire in him right now.
You know, as much as we, give Bird some crap, he is a good hitter.
He is.
A
yeah.
very good hitter. And also, when he's focused, he's a good hitter and a good pitcher.
Yes. He's got a very sweepy slider.
Yeah. It's quick.
Yeah.
It's like a quick slider. It's Tanik putting together a good game. Oh, good pitch by Max. Barely misses there. Like, who's going to be the guy for the Bombers? Oh, gets him on an inside pitch right there. And that's going to be
Max.
out number
Yeah.
3.
3. Max gets out of it, but not before giving up 4 runs in the first inning.
Listen, the Bombers are going to have to score no matter what. They know, for me, anytime I've ever had to play the Vipers or I talk about the Vipers, you have to put up like 5 plus, right? It's very rare to keep this team under 5. So, you're going to have to score.
Let's see what Kenny McDowell can do on the mound.
Listen, I've been high on Kenny for a while now. I don't think he gets as much love as a pitcher as he should. He's a guy that gets outs, and when you're a guy that gets outs with a high-octane offense like the Sandvipers, you'll be pitching in the game.
What position did he play when he played baseball? Do you know?
He was a pitcher.
He was a pitcher. Okay.
He looks like a pitcher. And he
Wonder what
played some high-level ball.
I wonder what he features in wiffle ball, though.
He's got a little cut piece. It works. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to put him right up there in the top 5 of offensive categories.
Oh, absolutely. Well, gets Trevor Bauer to ground 1 to second for an easy out.
Here's Mateo. He's looking for a home run.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that was the pitch, too.
I think that's the case no matter the situation for Mateo. You could just say Mateo looking for a home run every time he climbs
Yeah.
in the box, and that would be
You're right.
accurate. Yeah.
The Bombers have a very... It's a disease of energy. Like, they just feed off good energy so much that if there's just a little bit of any negativity in there, it, like, just trickles through the whole dugout.
Yeah, I mean, you can see him right now. Nobody's talking.
Long
Everybody's
fly
got their
ball.
hand down. And Kenny Mattel makes quick work of him. I mean, they got bad on ball, but no damage done.
Yeah. So we're going to go into the top of the second. The Sandvipers up 4-0. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to Premier League Wiffle here at the Castle, as this is the 3rd series of the day. Don't forget to tune in. It's the old Trenchy out there tomorrow. I think our game's at 11 versus the Ones. Is James Stein playing tomorrow?
I don't know. I haven't seen in the chat.
Where is Stein? And then we're followed by the Pharaohs and the Cajuns. And that should be a good one. Listen, the Cajuns won the chip last season.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about what they're putting together this season? I think they're, 2-7?
Yeah, they're starting off slow. No, didn't they? They
Three
won
and-
their
three and-
last series.
3-6, maybe?
Let me see what they're at. They won their last series.
I think they're
so-
3-6,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
I mean, they're off to a slow start, but I mean, you got Roosh, Lede on the same team.
Yep,
Those guys are going to shut a lot of offenses down.
of course.
Yeah. They just got to figure out a way to put some runs on the board.
Was I wrong about their record?
Give me a second.
Good.
They are 3-6. Cajuns are 3-6 currently.
Yeah, they're not worried.
No, no.
But this is going to be a good matchup tomorrow. Remember, Logan Christie was a Cajun,
Yes,
demanded to be
he
traded,
did.
said, "I'm out, guys." And Lede and the brass of the Cajuns had a meeting and let him go to the Pharaohs.
But in return, they got Gavin Menzel.
They got Gavin Manziel in return. But Logan Christie is having himself a good
Oh, yeah.
start of the season.
He is. He's a great pitcher, great hitter. I mean, I think the Pharaohs are eventually going to figure it out. I mean,
That's a young team.
Yeah, they've never faced PLW pitching. They've never pitched to PLW hitting. And they're figuring out, hey, these guys are not PCL quality players. These guys are PLW quality players.
You know, last series, the Legends played the Pharaohs, and Sansone robbed Zoe of a home run.
Yeah.
And remember, we wanted Zoe as
Wow,
Mark
six over the
Tavano goes over the fence.
I believe that's the second home run of the day.
Sansone robbed Zoe of a home run. Remember, the Legends were trying to acquire Zoe.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Sansone said, that's what you get for not wanting to come to the Legends. As Tavano grabs that little
Yeah, I was in
viper
the,
snake.
I was in the booth with Hicks for that one, and it seemed we called that the King Griffey Jr. play because he kind of hopped up on the wall, pushed himself up, and went and got it.
Tavano's having a really, really good series right now.
Yes. Like I said, I believe that was his second home run today.
No, look, 3 for 3 home runs.
Oh, 3 home runs. Wow.
Wow. Good for Tavano. You know, we had this little fantasy draft thing as Hollis goes for one. What a play. I had McDowell and Tavano on my squad, and both those guys are just huge, huge numbers. Here's AJ.
When they put the matchup in the chat, did your team win?
Yes.
Okay.
They
Good.
won. Because I feel offensively, I also had Decal.
Oh, yeah. Very dangerous.
Imagine facing Decal, Kenny, and Tavano.
Decal has like a 1,600 OPS right now.
Okay. Tavano has back-to-back-to-back jacks.
That was foul. That was foul.
AJ not liking it at all.
AJ is arguing, saying it was foul. I honestly agree with AJ. I thought that was touched in foul territory.
So did I.
Okay.
Who called that? Briner made the call right there. AJ going right after Briner.
Well, let's see
Take a
what we
look.
got on the instant replay here.
I mean, our angle's a little different.
Yeah, it's not right down the line. Oh, and we're getting like a tiny, like it's, as soon as the instant replay starts, I mean, he's already touching it. It's hard.
And the snake is out on the field. And Alex Fernandez puts that snake in a pretzel lock.
You're not going to be able to tell anything from the instant replay. Like, it's just starts.
They might have some views down there.
Yeah, maybe.
And Chepa says Briner didn't miss it. It's hard to go against the 3-time MVP.
Yeah. I mean, it was close, but I do feel like he touched it in foul territory.
I mean, from my view, I'm going to say foul minus 270.
I don't know if it's that much. I mean, maybe minus 110, but
After further review, it's coming.
seems like we've already got a call because AJ is digging in there.
Wow,
So
was
it's
foul.
Chad is wrong.
No,
Do we have
Chad's
some-
right.
No,
Because
he
he said
said-
it was foul, right?
No, he said Briner didn't miss the call. Obviously, Briner did miss the call because it was a foul ball.
Oh, he said it was fair?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Do we have celebration music for that? You got music for
Yeah,
everything else.
I got confused myself. 5-0 Vipers as we top triple numbers, 100 viewers. Love seeing that. You know, there were days, Bo, and I don't like to go into remembrance mode, but there were days I would comment and there'd be 500 viewers, and we're doing hype trains and we're doing all sorts of stuff.
Hey, we've had 100 though.
We're at 100. We'll get it back.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But we're going through the motions as a league right now and as a production, doing what we need to do to get back to where we need to be.
What do you think we need to change, Trench?
On the record or off the record?
I got to go on the record because we're on the air. It's kind of hard to keep it off the record when 100 people.
Well,
hear
I
you.
was going to mute my mic.
I don't think our viewers would like that.
There's only certain things that we could do here at this field is where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're limited to what we could do. If there was no governor on what we could do right now, we'd be at those numbers times 5. Good piece of hitting by Maxis as he goes taco ball right there. Yeah, there's not much we could do right now.
Max is trying to get it started for his team. The Bombers have had runners on, but they just cannot drive them in. They just have no timely hitting currently. Like you said, the energy is just not there. Like, that ball tailed away from him. There we go. We got to run. Got to run now.
They needed that. And
Yes,
I think also what they need Mama Fernandez out there in left field to really energize. I mean, most of the Bombers are her offspring. So she needs to energize these guys.
Trevor Bauer would love to get some confidence back right here in this at-bat.
I mean, she's one of the few viewers that has birthed half the starting lineup of a team.
She has. It's pretty incredible. It's an amazing woman right there. Oh, Trevor Bauer might go punch something.
They would love to get one more across, if not two.
Absolutely.
And to Mom, and that's going to score a run unless AJ goes to Hicks.
Maybe. 5-1-4 on the screen there.
5-2 Bombers.
Well,
and here we go.
5-2, eating into that lead just a little bit. And the Bombers are finally putting some runs across.
Chad's saying they need Big Al back out there. Do you think that
Pops out to Hicks.
do you think Big Al kind of had like, listen, boys, type of thing, right?
I don't know.
Like those father-son-ish talks?
It doesn't seem like it because these boys seem down on themselves right now.
That's why I believe it's Mama Fernandez. She has to get something going.
Let me ask you this. Who is the second baseman out here? Do you know?
That's it's number 27.
Number 27. How could I forget? I mean, he kind of looks like, what was that guy? Oh,
What does that mean? His name's Raul Salazar.
Raul Salazar.
And he was picked up by the Bombers in round robin there. Thing.
Yeah, the draft. Is that what you're talking about?
Here's Bird coming up from the left side.
So, what is Bird doing? How many times has Bird hit from the left side?
A few.
Really?
Yeah. He's got some power.
Yeah.
If the Bombers could get out of this inning, give up no more, and then go put another one or two on. He was picked 17th in the draft.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Go.
How do you feel like Bird is meshing with these Sandvipers, the Sandviper squad? His first series with them today. How do you think they're meshing?
I think he's integrating quite well. I mean, they got him to put pants on. That was big.
You feel like that's a win? That's enough?
That's a
That's
win.
enough? All right.
Oh, man.
That ball was
Kenny
demolished.
Mack.
That ball was barreled, and that ball got out of here in a hurry.
These Vipers are good.
Yes, they are.
I mean, that's right down the pipe, though.
That was such a balanced swing. He has such a great swing.
I mean, he's right on pace to. Can he win the Triple Crown? I think he has those types of numbers.
I don't think he has those numbers, but I mean, I
No.
think he could. He can definitely put them together.
Every time I see it, he's just crushing the ball.
Yeah.
I bet he's right up there with home runs. I bet he's right up there, if not a league leader in RBIs. And what else do you need? Average? I bet he's like
Crown
close to
home runs.
400.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think people sleep on. He's like to me, he's like a decal type guy. He's not real animated. Doesn't talk a lot. He's on a team that has like high-powered guys.
Yep.
But his numbers speak volumes.
I mean, this offense is something to be feared. Every time they go out there, they're putting up big numbers.
Look, he leads in RBIs. What's his average? I bet it's like 370 plus, which is right there.
Yeah. Like I said, he doesn't currently lead in everything, but he definitely could. Oh, Hicks
Good.
chased a bad pitch
Hey,
out of the zone.
look at his numbers. His average is 415. He has 15 ribbies. That's going to go up. 6 homers. Now he has like 8. This dude's an animal.
Yeah.
And he's even more jacked than the picture shows. That was like
That was like, yeah.
That was like
probably
30
season
pounds
3.
ago.
That's probably season 3.
I'm talking like
Yeah.
30 pounds of rip.
He definitely does look bigger.
Guy's an animal. And he's not too bad on the mound. Give me some pitching numbers.
Oh,
He
yeah.
probably has like a in between, I'm going to say 4 and 5 or 4 and 5.5 ERA. He gets the job done, and that's not that bad
No.
when you're on the mound and you have some offense behind you.
And
Let's see. Look at his ER. Give this guy the MVP right now. Tell me I'm wrong.
it's hard to figure out who's going to get MVP this early in the season. Too many guys can get hot.
I understand.
Hollis Hale looking to get some more.
But let me ask you a question.
Run support
Are those
for a senior.
MVP numbers?
I mean, yeah, they're definitely right there for sure.
Okay, so then he needs to be in the MVP talk.
Yeah. I mean, usually we don't talk about MVP
Why?
candidates this early, just because it's a long season. I mean, what
I
are we
mean,
in? This is the
Sports
fourth
Center
series?
does, and we eat it up.
No, we don't. Who are
2
they talking-
games into an NFL season, they're like, oh, it's MVP.
Oh God, I've never heard it. All right, maybe I just ignore
Okay.
it because it's nonsense.
Here's Max. Bottom 3, 1 out.
These bombers are just popping everything up. They're not squaring anything up. They're just popping it up, chasing pitches out of the zone.
Roll over.
Yep.
Dean.
I think that frustration, like you said, this energy in this bomber dugout, like everybody's frustrated. It's contagious in that dugout. Everybody's
Yes.
catching it.
I think that's the one thing that I'm happy about with my Legends squad. We never like get down.
Yeah.
We're always just like having fun and just like whatever happens, happens. There's really nothing contagious, at least in the negative way.
Good.
On a positive way, very contagious. If good things are happening, like it gets handed down. Three guys going for it, but Hicks rolls over there, makes the play for out number 3, and these Vipers, man, going into the top of the 4th. I think a couple more runs, if 6 might be enough, but a couple more might just put
yeah.
the nail in there.
Let's see. Kenny McDowell's pitching really well. I mean, 4-run lead might be enough.
Bo, can you school my boy Beaver Inspector right now? Did you read what he just said?
Oh man! Well, let me
School
tell you
my
what you
boy.
can do. If you're out of the ads, hopefully you can hear me. You can subscribe, and if you have Amazon Prime, you can connect that, and you will have no more ads, my friend,
For free.
for free.
Now you take that knowledge, my boy, and you spread it. You go around there spreading all that knowledge. Make sure everybody knows that if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. If not, for only 20 cents a day, you could
Pretty
have
cheap.
a subscription for basically a graham cracker.
I like graham crackers.
Did you ever eat Teddy Grahams?
I did. Those are good.
Those were hot items when we were young, right?
Yeah, those are good things. I liked them. Still like them.
Here's Savano. He's going for, what's it called when you get 4 strikes in a row? An albatross?
What?
In bowling.
Turkey? There's 3.
Oh,
I mean, 3 is a
3.
turkey, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, do they have names for it after 3? Is it there are different names for it every strike you get after 3? I don't know.
I'm sure.
So it goes turkey, albatross.
Turkey, albatross, falcon, penguin,
Why do I feel like you're making this up?
dodo, bird. And then what's the 9th one? I forget what the 9th one is.
Chat, help him out. Help him out with this nonsense. There's no way this is real.
Oh,
The
it's
Mexican flamingo. That's what
See?
Al said.
what a nice pitch by Max. There's terms.
Golden sombrero. I have heard that. I have heard that.
Okay.
I don't know what that
There's
means.
terms for everything, Bo.
Yeah. Bird stepping up, and he's hitting from the left side again. What is he
it's-
wearing on his head?
I don't know.
Or has he got the hat like turned inside out? Yeah, he does.
Is that an Apple Watch he's wearing?
Look at the brim of his hat. Like he's wearing it backwards. He's got the brim so you can see the tag on his forehead.
It's just different.
He wore pants, but that's
He's
about
just
all.
different.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets that. It's not going to get to the wall, but that was right off the middle. That was a good piece of hitting on the left side from Bird.
Yeah, really dug into that one and
Yeah.
puts Tanik up 2 outs here with a runner on. And Tanik's just on fire this series. Speaking of big numbers, he's having himself a good little start.
I'd really love to see the 100th home run. I'd like to celebrate that. That'll be fun.
4 strikeouts in 1 game is called a golden sombrero. Tanik going for 100. Is it here? Is it going to be? And it is.
100th home run
in the
PLW.
second game. I'm sure he'll put that in some sort of box, like some plexiglass box in his room.
I don't think Trevor Bauer realizes that the ball he's about to throw is the 100th home run.
Tanik, that's your 100th ball right there.
Right there. It just got thrown.
He doesn't care.
Nope.
Wow.
And they are bringing Trevor Bauer in now. So,
Good. Tanik's having a really, really good series so far.
yes.
I think that's maybe his 3rd home run of the season, 3rd or 4th home run. Good stuff out of Tanik.
Congratulations to Adam Tanik on his 100th home run.
You know who leads the league in home runs?
No.
Taylor Briner.
It's probably accurate after they
Has like 125.
he had 4 home runs today.
He's so good.
Him and Shane Weber had 4 each. He just told me earlier.
Yeah.
So that means Shane and Taylor Briner had 8 of their team 11 home runs. 8
I
out of
mean,
their 11.
they're the Bash brothers. They're
Yep.
named that for a reason. Briner has like 120 something. Weber is almost at 100. Collectively, they have over 200 home runs.
Wow.
And I always wanted to know or take a guess, how many back-to-back home runs do you think they have had in their career? So if Briner has 125 and
Right.
he's led off before Weber and he has his entire career, how many home runs? I mean, Weber has hit some home runs because Briner has been injured and hasn't showed up. But out of those 125, how many has Weber?
I'm going to say 22.
That's a good guess, man. I like that.
22.
It's definitely over 20.
Oh, somebody else agreed with me immediately. 22,
What?
2017.
They did it 15
15
times just in
in
season
season
2. I wonder if they ever did it off me. They had to have.
Well, they did it. You said they did it 3 times a day, so that's already 18.
Yeah. They did it 15 times in season
One season.
2.
Yeah, that's incredible in one season. That's crazy.
Like right when you give one up to Briner, like the next person. And then J-Dub's up next. So they've probably never have had back-to-back-to-back.
Wow.
Now,
Shots
they've
fired.
probably actually had triple back probably a handful of times.
I've been involved in some of those back-to-back-to-backs. Those are fun.
Yes, Chepa. In season 2, 15 back-to-back jobs in season 2 alone. So they've had to, it's got to be over 30. That's incredible. They're the best duo that has ever existed in Premier League Wiffle. Name another duo. Please, tell me another duo that's as good as those two.
I mean, after that statement, 15 back-to-back home runs in one season, I don't think I can. I don't think there is.
There's the Nighthawk. The 15 I got from Briner himself.
Yes.
He would remember that. Like right when we were talking about it, he leaned into the commentating booth. He's like, 15. It's like, why would he make that number up?
You heard 22 and chuckled. He's like, that's low. Hey, guys, I had 15 in one season, just so you guys know. Figure it out now.
Dreaded dribbler to Tanik. He's having a good game. And I was saying before the
game started that Tannic needed to put in some work, and he is.
Yep. But do we feel like this is the best time to be doing it when you're up 8-2? Maybe get some other guys some work a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, he's an in-game guy.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Vaders sweeping the Lightning today? I just saw a post before the game was played. Good pitch by Tannic, but that's going to drop and possibly score a run. No, they're not going to get there in time.
That was 5-6-2 on the clock.
I saw a post, Lightning 8-1, really good start. And they put up a donut today. They had game one right there.
Yeah. I mean, great job by the Vaders. That team, wow. That ball had the distance, but it is going to be fun. Wow, it kind of blew back. Maybe the wind's blowing in a little bit. The Vaders are a lot like the Bomber squad. I mean, if things are going well, those guys can all get on board. They can all start putting up the runs, but things are going bad. Things are going bad in the dugout, too.
Listen, here's Kenny. Runners on first and second now. They could really make this a game if Kenny could come up in a big spot here. Ball one. This is the first time the Bombers are kind of threatening. Runners on first and second. Loses him there, 2-1. With Bauer on deck. Can Kenny get up?
Oh,
Tink, 48.
Did that take the outside or the
Yes,
top bar?
I think both.
Double nasty.
Now it's a full count. Watch out for this little 45 coming in. Has to be careful. And that's going to be Hicks right there.
Right to second base for the easy play.
Lets the defense do the work, but the Bombers do get
one run across.
One run across to make it 8-3. That would have been a good spot to see Trevor Bauer up with the bases loaded right there.
Yeah.
But we're going to go into, what is it, top 5?
If the Sandvipers win this game, do you think they sweep?
Yeah,
You think so?
I think so.
I do too, man. The Bombers' energy is just in the dumps.
I mean, we've seen wiffle ball so much. We recognize when a team is just not feeling it.
Yeah.
And it's incredible that happens, isn't it?
Last week, I think it was last weekend, we were in here talking, sweeps are hard, sweeps are hard. And how many sweeps have there been since then?
Yeah, a bunch.
A bunch.
As Alex Fernandez on the mound right now. You got to remember, AF, he's really taken a step back as a pitcher. Mm-hmm. He was a workhorse for the Bombers, I believe, the first 3 seasons.
He's still got it.
Of course he still got it.
Yeah, I remember when I first came into the league, season 3, I did not want to face Alex. He had nasty stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, he can get you to chase that curveball, and it hits the plate.
That's never a good swing. Here's Hicks. As this game is moving along, this whole series is moving along, making good time. Hicks.
Wow, Hicks gets
to Mateo.
That ball had some tail to it, but Mateo reaches out and makes a great play.
Not an easy play.
No.
Upper body or lower body to the right, upper body to the left.
Hey, Mateo stood with it. Great hands.
Tavano having himself a series.
Yes, he is.
What do you think? I mean, the Bombers are always right there. Remember, they were just a couple outs away from being in the championship game in season number 3 against the Vipers, the team that I was playing on. What do they need to get them over the hump? Do you feel like they're missing just one notch?
I'll be honest with you, man. This lineup is good.
It's a real good lineup.
Their pitching rotation isn't bad. I mean, Mateo came out here and he was mowing them down last weekend. I don't know.
Is it just timing?
Maybe. I mean, they have the talent. The talent's not missing. They have a great offense and a great pitching staff. I don't know what's missing right now. It's just energy.
I mean, it's not like they don't have any wins and they're just getting
Right.
a huge slump or anything, but sometimes you expect a little bit more out of them.
Yeah. Wow, that was
Good
a
pitch.
great pitch by Alex Fernandez. I think that was that curveball I was talking about.
What does the chat think? I mean, most of these people watching are players or have been watching for a long time.
Yeah.
Are the Bombers missing just like a key ingredient that makes that recipe just amazing?
What do you think it is? Do you have an answer for this?
I feel like they're streaky for sure. Like they're a streaky team. One of the most streaky. I believe they have the talent too.
Yeah, they do.
Do you think it could be their pitching?
No.
No? You think they have what it takes on the
Yeah.
rotation? Bauer, Max, and then Kenny?
Yeah. I'll tell you this. How good of a hitter would you say that Andrew Ledet is in this league?
Angela Day?
Yeah.
How good of-
How good of a hitter is Andrew Ledet?
As good as they come.
Yeah. He fears Max Fernandez more than probably anybody else in this league.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Does Max know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like when they all have bad game, it's not just one person. Like they all have the bad game, right?
Somebody else says he fears Mateo. I don't know. I definitely know Max for sure.
Is that what it is? It's just like collectively they all have a bad game.
Maybe. They for sure have the talent. Like it's just they're not producing. And I don't know why they're not producing. But I mean that happens on squads sometimes. Like
Of course. It's such a long week
yeah.
when you get beat up a little bit. Like, you know, right now the Lightning, they got swept. Like, that's just a long week.
I mean the Sandvipers have the best offense in PLW, even last season.
Yeah.
They were putting up those numbers. And when it got playoff time, I don't even think they scored a run. I think they got blanked.
Oof.
Yeah. I mean, they were facing I think it was the Cajuns, but
Ledet threw a no-hitter against
Yeah.
the Vipers.
that's what I'm saying.
That's incredible. He's so good.
Pitching is the most important thing in this league. Like, they were the best offense in the whole league, and the Cajuns just shut them down.
Yeah. I mean, that just to think of it like that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? When you watch these Vipers play and they're just mash, right? And they didn't even get a hit.
Jesus Christ. Thanks for saving my life, Trench.
Wow.
I was looking at the chat. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a wiffle ball about to hit me in the head. Trench McCone caught it right there.
in front of your face.
Yes.
God. That's gold glove status.
Great
right
catch.
there,
Yes, it
Bo.
was. You got to stick them on your hands.
I also was looking at the chat, though, but I saw that ball out of the corner of my eye. Jeez.
About to hit me right in the eye. Wow, what a... It's a great pitch by AJ, but it just happened to be 58.
Look at this. Back-to-back years in the playoffs. Briner, a perfect game. Ledet, a no-hitter.
Wow.
Against the Vipers? That's all against the Vipers.
Jeez. The Vipers just choking the playoffs? What's going on?
The last time I was in the playoffs with the Vipers, we won a championship. Just leave it at that.
Okay.
Oh, the dreaded dribbler.
The Bombers are running out of outs really fast, and
They
they
are.
still are trailing by 5 runs in the
Yeah.
bottom of the 5. They only have 4 more outs to play with. We're reaching dangerous territory for them. Well, Hollis Hill, I mean, the ball is just not carrying right now.
All of a sudden, the wind's like blowing in.
Yep.
It's like blowing out when the Vipers are up and blowing in when the Bombers are up.
Yep. I mean, we dealt with a little of that in our series. wasn't really blowing in, but it would just die down. When the snappers would get up, it would just start blowing straight out to the left.
The Vipers swept last week. I wonder what their winning streak is right now. So at least 3, then 4, then this could be 5. Did they win like the last 2 of the series prior to that?
Sandvipers came into this series on a 4-game winning streak. So
Okay.
now they're at 5. They're about to be at 6. What's the longest streak in PLW history? Do you know that?
I was a part of that too. I
Really?
think last season the Legends won, I believe, 15 in a row.
Wow, that's a lot.
I forget what we were. We were like some ridiculously like losing record, and then all of a sudden we were one game of 500 or something. 17 in a row we won.
17, wow.
That's incredible.
Bet you guys had some really fun games
Oh,
in
man.
that streak.
It was a lot of fun.
Was it a lot of close ones, or would you do you have like a bunch of like run support?
There was some 6-inning heroics, no doubt,
Okay.
where we just felt like we're going to win. We're just going to win.
Nice.
So that's what? 5 series. At least 5 series of winning in a row. It was
That's-
incredible. And we
6.
didn't make the playoffs.
Six series. Right?
Isn't that incredible?
If my math is correct. 5 series times
And then another
3
2.
games is 15.
And then another 2.
Another 2. So we're going to go with 6. So, yeah, Sandvipers have a long way to go to beat that streak.
I
My
mean,
goodness.
Jeff was right. 17 in a row without making the playoffs. And then we lost like 9 of our last
no.
10 or something crazy.
man.
But we did run into like 2 or 3 of our players. The reason, I'm not going to say that we lost the streak because of this, but I think Decal, Church, and like another player couldn't come to like the next week or something like that. And we were facing a really good squad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, definitely.
that was that.
Definitely missing a big bat with Decal, and Church has developed into a great pitcher.
Yeah.
Like he has really eaten up a lot of innings for you guys and does a great job. Wow, that ball was absolutely demolished.
There's
And-
Kenny McDowell again.
Yeah.
I've been part of all sorts of crazy stuff. I have a pretty good. If my career ended, today, that's going to be a single.
Yep. A single after a ball that.
I have a lot of stuff on my resume. Won a championship. I've been in the home run derby, 17 in a row with the Legends. Got traded from the Vipers and then put up like a decent pitching performance against them. They had to shave their head and leave the country. Just all sorts of fun stuff.
Tell you what, I was up here in the booth while you guys were playing last weekend, and you looked good on the mound, man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was feeling it.
Yeah.
I was feeling it, and we'll see if that could translate even more. As
Wow.
Mac or Hicks couldn't get there.
Got to hit the ball on the screws with the right launch angle to get it out of here right now.
Yeah.
That breeze is blowing in just enough to keep the ball in. Although that McDowell ball would have got out of here if it would have been fair, for sure.
And just to be a part of the production and meeting everybody and the fans, and that's what I really live for, is just being a part of this. As Alex, look at this! Whoa, man!
He almost got there. That was almost a great play. Great effort by Alex Fernandez. And that's the right call. Calling it a foul ball.
One of my highlights, though, was the home run last season against Tannic. Me and him have been at odds since the beginning of this thing.
Yeah. Oh, that ball touched the outfield grass. Can they get to the third in under 5 seconds?
And then he went after me with like an 85-mile-an-hour pitch the next time.
Whoa. Can Alex get out of this?
He has to. There's no if. He has to get out of this.
We've also changed the rule, and Alex was very close to breaking it right there. You have to, as a pitcher, land on the mat with your front foot. And he was very close, the pitch before that last one, at not touching the mat with his front foot. It's A.J. Petrovsky to chase one there to get out of the inning.
Okay, the Bombers are like looking good the last 2 or 3 innings. Like I said in game 1, you might not have it. Let the momentum go into game 2, but now it has to.
Yeah. I mean, they still got a lot of ground to make up. They're still trailing by 5 runs. But this is their last opportunity. They're down to their last 3 outs. They got to get 5 runs with 3 outs.
The Vipers in full control of the Bombers. I mean, they haven't even been able to open their bomb bay doors to let a bomb out.
Right.
Right? So they're just flying up there in circles.
There's been a lot of pop-ups, a lot of rollovers, a few strikeouts. I mean,
And just a lot of demoralization.
there is. It's sad to see. I mean, you look over there, like, there's 2 teammates talking to each other. That's about it. And it's not hyping each other up. It's just
No.
talking about how shitty they're doing, I guess. Speaking of another pop-up, although that one's going to stay foul.
What do you think's going to happen?
Another rollover to shortstop.
Oh, no.
Does it touch? Did it touch the grass behind the line?
I don't know. It looked like
That
it
was
did.
that was close.
I think it did cross the line.
Hicks is claiming it did not. I mean, it may.
It kind of looked like it did. And Hicks is like, I want to replay because that wasn't an error, as he makes very little errors per season.
Yep. It was a big hack. Swings through it.
But that puts a runner on first.
Yeah. No outs. You gotta have runners on to score runs, unless it's a solo shot. So. Oh, and he rolls over it. That might be a double play. No. Oh, no.
What a play by Tavana right
May
there.
might have only gotten 1 out there.
4, 9, 9. That's a good play by Tavana to slap it back there.
Yeah.
Watch this.
That was a heads-up play for sure.
That could have been first and
All right.
second with T-Bow up.
Let's see if Trevor Bauer can finally break out of his slump.
I think he got a single his last at-bat.
Maybe not a slump, but maybe a funk.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Spinner.
Oh, no.
I mean, you got to remember, last season he put up ridiculous numbers, though, too.
He did.
And pitching, he was just...
Oh, 72. I don't know. I think they should probably just call that a no pitch. There's no way that was 72.
If you think it's obviously under 50, then you call that strike. If that guy was over 50, it's a no pitch. If you think it's over 60, it's the ball. Okay, I have a no pitch. No pitch, okay.
They're going to call that one a no pitch, so it's still going to be 0-1.
It's probably like 51. Yeah, it wasn't clear, yeah.
It's going to be 2-1. 2-1 count. And Mateo pops one up to the pitcher.
Yeah, the
Another
Vipers
pop out.
take game number 2. We'll be right back.
And that's a deep drive. Brandon Gregg! Oh! Taylor Briner! Brandon Gregg, what a catch and play!
There's 9 games total.
Damn. Okay.
And we've got a home run for the Bombers.
Oh, wow. Murph grabs that like a boss.
Like that, where's the hole? Like I thought I had that the whole way. Oh! Sansone just smoked it off Buck Burner's mouth.
Looking really good as Gio unloads on that. And we were saying that the winds are kind of, slightly going out there.
That was a ugly looking swing. The bat must have broke there from Murphy. Looks like he's gonna go get a new one. Let's take another look at this.
Oh, man, that might be the furthest PLW home run at this field. Holy cow.
And then Hicks flew out.
Oh, that's a deep fly ball. That might go over.
Oh!
It's a fan, I think.
Really found his stroke here tonight, and he just smoked that ball. That
Left side. Oh, GK with another amazing play. Wow.
Day gets under that one. That's going to be a tricky play, but Eder
what a
plays out with a big play.
hit this pitch, but and that's ripped by Corral. Manny Patricus one-handed diving catch, a highlight play.
Get the save, and we're good to go.
J-Dub mammoth shot to the container.
Keep it in.
Do not lay one in. And Jake Purdy, deep drive, right field. Purdy with the bomb to tie it up. Deep drive, Howland, backflip, gone! Home run, Tyler Howland, 7-6, Lightning, and they strike again on Tom Gannon.
Report out there, waxing it up. She's ready to go, and that goes off J-Dubs.
Ripped by Dolby out of here! Home run to tie it up. The Lightning have tied it up, and Randy Dolby wins the matchup between him and Gannon. Oh
Tie
my
game.
goodness, tie ball game.
Oh, he hit it off Tanner.
Oh my God! TK Rabbit! He did it! Walk-off home run!
So she says, like, do you want to go get another drink and come back to my place? And I was like, why not?
Yeah.
Good evening, PLW Nation. Welcome back. This is game number 3. The Vipers took the first 2. They're looking for a sweep, but they're going to have to get through Trevor Bauer.
They are, but is he going to have enough control to stay in the game? He's lost the confidence in himself. I don't know why. He still has nasty stuff. I mean, look at the break on that pitch right there.
You know, we said slump. You said funk.
Funk.
I think flustered as well. A little flustered.
I hope he finds it, man, because
Of course. He's one of the nastiest in
Yeah.
the game.
it's not fun to play against, but you don't want to see with that guy that much talent be wasted, you know?
Oh, that knuck
Oh.
is nasty.
Tannick chased that one, but can't blame him. That was probably right there until he swung and just dove out of the way. Yeah. And that sun's not doing any favors to the pitcher in the left side of the infield and
it's-
outfield.
I think it's a full count now.
I think so. Wow, Tannick
Hard
got a hold
shot.
of that.
Easy
he-
play for Hartwell, though.
He hit it to one of the guys that the sun wasn't in their face.
Out number 1. Can he get through Kenny McDowell, who's been together a great, great series? Tomorrow.
The sun is so much in Trevor Bauer's eyes right now that Lionel Simmons is having to roll the ball out to him. Because if he threw it to him, he would just hit him in the face.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be nice, like not as much wind.
Yeah. And here's the thing, the wind is just like unpredictable. Like sometimes it'll blow out to left, sometimes it'll blow straight in from center. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean, that was a ball for the shortstop.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Bauer needs to rest from doing the stream team. People think it's affecting his play.
No, he did the same. He was here all the time last season.
I know, but
MVP.
imagine 2 seasons of
Yeah,
it.
true.
It starts to weigh on you a little bit, and that's why we need some helping hands out there.
No, I don't disagree with that, for sure.
That's Hollis. Mosey's on there. 1, 2, 3. They need to take the lead. They need to have a lead against these Vipers
they
here in
do.
game number 3. And we talk about it a lot. When a team wins the first 2, then you lose that third one, you're just like, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. If I'm going to win 2 games, I'd rather go first game and then the third game. Because you have to wait. Remember, last season, this is why the weekends is just a little different. You have to wait a whole week.
Yeah.
When we're playing on the weekdays, you might have a Thursday game and play on Monday.
Yeah.
Or Friday and Monday
Exactly,
or Tuesday, whatever it might be. Here you have to, like,
But
marinate on what you did the whole week.
But usually when you do that, you might have to wait
even
more than a
longer.
week.
Yeah,
you
you
might play Friday, Monday, but then you might not play until Thursday the next time, so you might have to wait
Yeah.
more than a week. So
The yin and the yang of it.
Yeah.
As Adam Tannick going to be on the mound for game number 3.
I wonder if the Bombers have changed anything, maybe changed the lineup. I mean, Bauer's led off every single time, but I wonder if they've changed anything else up. Well, it seems like Alex Fernandez is on deck, so maybe I don't think he was on deck hitting in the 2-hole last game. Never mind. I see Mateo coming out of the dugout.
Let's bring the count to 2-2 here. Good pitch by Tannick right there. That was going to hit the outside bar. Remains 2-2. And Bauer tries to make him pay for it, but dead center. He is definitely putting contact on that wiffle ball, but right 2 people.
Yeah, he hit that ball really well. I feel like that ball should have carried more. Maybe that wind is blowing in from center. Do the Bombers have any home runs today? Are they the bomberless Bombers right now?
No. I think you might be right. You might be right on that one. That was going to drop in, too. Right side. Oh, look at Hicks cleaning that up.
Oh,
he turf
yeah,
toes
he
it.
turfs I'm sure that'll be ruled a hit. I mean, they might call it a throwing error if that was going to be in time. Although I think that was a bang-bang play. I don't know.
And that might drop,
Yeah,
but
I think it
and
does.
it is
Yeah.
going to drop. It's going to be first and third for Hollis Hale.
Dustin Flinty is claiming he caught that. I
Come
thought
on,
they
he's-
hit the ground.
Be a man, Dustin.
I really thought they
He
hit the
might
ground.
have. Look,
I mean, he might have, but it seemed like it hit the ground.
he'd fight it more if it was.
They're throwing the instant replay again. Let's see here.
There's never been a time in
seemed
my
like-
life where I didn't know if I caught something.
Right, yeah, me either.
Like, never in my life where, like, did I catch that?
Right. All right, Tannick is going to challenge
If
this.
Dustin caught it and he says he caught it, then he caught it.
Let's look.
Right?
Let's take a closer look here.
Oh, it
I mean, it
bounced.
just looks
It
like
bounced.
It looked like it bounced. Like,
And you don't know if you caught it?
right?
Come on, your family's here.
I mean, am I looking at this wrong? Maybe
I almost
maybe the camera's
caught it.
playing tricks. Maybe the
The
camera's
ball
playing tricks on our.
bounced, Bo.
It really does look like it bounced.
Do it. It hit the ground.
Yeah, it looks like it hit the ground.
I almost. How do you even say you caught it, Dustin?
He got up and people were like, "Go throw 3, throw 3." He's like, "Go 3, I caught it. What are you guys talking about?" Meanwhile, everybody's like, "We all saw it bounce. We all saw it."
Now it's Dustin like, oh wait, I thought I caught it. Here we go. Hollis, 1 out. Runners on first and third.
Oh, 50. That looked hotter than 50, but I always thought it was hotter than 50.
Yeah. Tannick's been working on that.
That one was hot. That was 63.
Look at Mama Fernandez was like, it bounced.
Oh,
Roller.
Another rollover.
This should do it.
Can they turn it? 4-7-9.
Yeah. Oh, just a momentum killer
Killer, yep.
right there.
I mean, that would have really helped the Bombers' confidence if they could have pushed at least one run across there.
Yeah, because it was first and third, right?
Yeah, first and third. 2 down. Like I said, they've had runners on the base pass today. They just cannot get that timely hitting to push them across. I think they've scored, a total of maybe 5 runs today?
That's not very good.
No.
You need to score 5 a game against these guys at
Yes, you do,
least.
yeah.
But you got to be prepared to put up 15 to 20 runs against the Vipers.
The thing is, I don't think 5 in one game was enough to beat the Sandvipers in either one of the first games.
No.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it plays out different when there's a little bit more pressure, when you can kind of free roll when you're beating up on a team a little bit. It's just you play more loose.
Yeah. Let's see if the Sandvipers can finish this team off with a sweep. I'm not going to say it's hard to sweep because clearly it's not.
This is a big moment for Bauer.
Mm-hmm.
Got to remember, the reigning MVP going against the Vipers right now. They'd love to steal one right here. You do not want to get swept.
God, that screwball is nasty.
One of the nastiest in the game.
Yeah.
Briner's screwball was working today pretty well, it seemed like. How were you seeing it?
It didn't have as much action today as it usually does. I'll say that. I'm sure he'll figure
He
it
just
out later in
looked
the season.
accurate with his throws.
Yeah. Hello.
That might be gone.
No.
No.
The ball is
Dead.
just not carrying.
Center.
I mean, he hit that about as hard as you could hit it to center, and it just didn't get out of here. I think that wind has shifted. Sandvipers took advantage when that wind was blowing out earlier, but it's going to be very difficult to get the ball out of here now. Oh, what a slider.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Trevor has great movement on every one of his pitches. He's got a great slider, screwball, knuckleball. I think he even has like a sinker, drop ball. Oh. Trevor tried to stop that with his feet. Tried to be a goalie. Couldn't get it done.
Very flexible right
Yeah.
there. Because that's going to bring up Bird. So tomorrow, 11 a.m., first set of games, Legends versus the Ones. Followed up by those Cajuns and the Pharaohs. I'm excited to watch that Cajuns-Pharaohs matchup.
The Ones are not doing so well. Not off too hot of a start. Well, they won 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is string together some series wins, and that changes. You know,
Of course,
go
yeah.
to
Go 17-0.
go win the 4 of your next 6, and you're right in the
Yeah,
pack.
of course. But, they did that power rankings at the beginning of the season. I think they were predicted to win 6 games all season. So,
And they've won 2 out of the first 3 series.
They
right?
won 2 in their first series, and they have gone swept.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, they're missing Chen for sure. They're missing
Chen's made it.
Oh,
Chen's
Chen made it?
Yeah, Chen's made it.
What are they missing then?
I mean, I think in their last series, I think they had AK. I don't know if Chen was here, but who was it?
They could be missing Schmitty, right?
Yeah. I haven't seen Schmitty out here. But they had to.
Oh man, that's coming in a lot. Jeez. Cody? Can you clip that and send it to Stein? Send that to Stein, please. Oh my God. If there was ever hope that we could be on the Ocho, it just went down the toilet.
Used to be a night owl, actually. I don't know. How many seasons was he a night owl?
Gotta be a couple. Here's Maximus. 0-0 game. This is a good start for the Bombers here.
I mean, I'm a night owl because I got traded for him.
Misses there. 2-1.
Oh, pop up. Can he get there?
Oh,
No.
Dean saying I can't even see it. I'm going to be over there tomorrow. Thankfully, it's daytime.
Yeah, that sun is brutal this time of day for the left side of the infield and outfield.
Full count.
If you're not wearing sunglasses, you are pretty screwed over there.
Tanek misses right there. His first walk.
Surprised to see Hicks doesn't have sunglasses on.
Oh, what
Wow.
a pitch. Gross. There's literally nothing you could do with that because if you hit it, it's just nothing's going to happen. Now he's up in the count. Big time nasty
Wow, does
pitch.
he? Oh, 62. That didn't seem like 62, though.
That seemed like almost the same.
Yeah.
But count now. 1-2. Now 2-2. He's got to come with something right here. You don't want to go down 3-2, especially with Trevor Bauer up.
Oh, that was a good slide piece.
Great movement right there. Right side,
Does that
Tavano.
get down? Tavano's getting under it. And great play by Mark Tavano.
Yeah, good movement right there by Tavano.
He tracked that very well, got underneath it.
Here's Bauer.
Can he get out of this funk?
Inside, 1-1. Spinner.
Oh, no.
Lots of spin.
Oh, is he going to go to 2 or home? He goes home. I think he makes it in time. 4.4 seconds. Does run the...
He got turfed right there.
What? Did he turf that?
Looks like he turfed it.
He
Yes.
doesn't-
Oh, you
usually
could see
doesn't
the
make-
frustration out of Tanek right there. Did you see that?
He usually doesn't make a lot of throwing errors. In fact, he's like automatic on those double plays, basically.
Defense is so huge here. Now it's runners on first and second. 0-2 count.
The wiffle gods have been sleeping pretty well recently, but
Yeah.
I feel like they're about to wake up.
Good 2-pitch strikeout by Tanek right there.
Tank says, I'm going to keep those wiffle gods asleep. Do it all myself.
Left side, Hicks right there. Should be an easy play.
Yep.
Underhand toss to Tavano, and they get out of that one.
Tanek is pumping his team up.
Well, if I'm Tanek, I have to be pumped. Like I said before this series, he's had trouble getting even into the third inning, and he's one of those guys that goes deep in games a lot. But we got a good one brewing here, game number 3.
I don't think he has enough innings to finish this game off. He's pitched quite a bit in this series so far.
Yes, my point of that is when he starts.
No, I understand. I'm just saying, I don't, even if he wanted to, I don't think he could go to the distance.
Okay.
I don't think he has enough innings to finish. I mean, I think he's pitched in both of the first 2 games. I don't know how many innings total, but I have to assume at least 4 or 5.
Yeah, here we go. Justin Hicks, he's been just hitting the ball real well, but it seems like he's hitting it right to defenders.
Yeah. I mean, that's also been an issue for the Bombers, too. Once they do actually square one up, it's tended to go right at a Sandviper. But, yes, I have seen Hicks line out multiple times. And that's super frustrating as a hitter. Like, you don't feel like you should be getting out. It's like, I hit that really well. Why am I walking back to the dugout right now?
Wow.
That movement is insane.
I mean, he has to start that way outside.
Sit back. Way too early. Here we go.
Watch out for the drop pitch right here. Said he goes. Is that
He
a
goes to
curveball? What
no,
is that?
slider.
Slider?
He goes to a slider that moves about 3 feet, maybe 4.
And Hicks calls time right there. 2 veterans in the league going after it. You know, this is a big moment. 2-2 count.
Wow. Hicks lucky to foul that one off.
Oh,
Oh
gross.
my goodness. What was that?
Definitely not a beach ball that Tanik was calling for.
What was that pitch?
Watch,
See this instant
watch.
replay.
Oh,
I don't know what that was.
it's just very difficult for your brain to. A lot of spin on that. Not going to be easy. It's tacoed.
Oh, it's tacoed.
Wow.
Oh, the screen says 5:02.
No
Is
way.
that open?
I think it was under for sure. Look at this ball. Look at that.
Oh, seems like the
Alex, look at this.
umpires on the field had different
Sheesh.
times than the time on the screen. I want to challenge that. I mean, I feel like he got there.
Hot shot.
Is that another taco
Salazar.
ball? No, thought it might have been another taco ball.
Go to this taco ball right now. Look at that. Jeez. That almost looks like Chad's skull when he got hit by the golf ball on the course, no? Jeez. How do you make a throw? Like, how do
Just
you
like
make that
he
throw?
he made the throw. He got the out.
Incredible. That's the worst taco ball I've seen.
We should ask Alex Fernandez how to make a throw with a taco ball.
Incredible.
Looks like a seashell right now.
Put it up to your ear. There you go. You'll hear the voices of PLW pass. And when I saw Chad's X-ray after he got hit in the head with the golf ball,
I've never seen that X-ray.
it was insane, dude. Yeah, he almost died.
Wow.
A driver, he was like way out there, and a driver came in and just like plugged him right in the head.
Ay.
And I don't know what the speed of a golf ball is. Those things aren't
They're
soft.
moving. They're moving pretty fast. I mean,
and his head's pretty hard.
off the club, they can be moving 120, 130. No, that's just swing speed. We're talking 180 miles per hour, like off the club.
Really?
Some guys can like get it that fast. I mean, the swing alone is like top notch is like 120 miles per hour.
Do you think, or how many golf-related deaths do you think there are a year?
190 miles per hour if Runnels is swinging a driver. So
Okay, so he
super
doesn't-
fast.
yeah.
But that's right off the driver. I mean, was Chad Phillips like on the tee box when he got hit, or was he like in the fairway and somebody hit a drive?
I think
into
he
him?
was on the fairway.
35 yards away, so that's not very far in golf. So wow, ouch. Yeah, that ball was probably still going anywhere from 120 to 150 miles per hour. I'm sure, if not maybe a little bit faster.
Oof, man.
Yeah. 140 miles per hour plus is what
He
someone-
got. Do you think there are more shark deaths per year or people dying playing golf?
There's not as many shark deaths as people think.
Yeah, there's
but
only
I-
like 5 or 7 or
But
something
I
like that.
still think probably shark death. I can't. How many people are dying from playing golf?
Exactly that. You're on another tee box, you're out
Yeah.
there, whatever, and
And
a
the ball
ball
just hits you?
just. I need numbers. Top of the 4-0-0 game. We got a beautiful thing brewing right here. We're talking about shark attacks and then golf deaths.
Yeah, shark attacks are not something that happens very often in life. But
Well, one, you have to be in the ocean.
Yeah, true. But I mean, people are in the ocean all the time. Like, there's people that surf like every day, and they hardly. I mean, most of them get through life and never be attacked by a shark. It's a very rare thing that happens. And
But a lot of people play golf and a lot of people swing bad.
that's
Right?
true. That is true.
Like, you're definitely in that kill zone.
Yeah. I mean, that's why when we go play golf, most of us stand behind the people that are teeing off.
Of course.
Yes. Have you ever seen those pictures of like when like the pros are playing, and like you see the crowds are just like
Yes, that's how
Yeah.
good they are,
yeah.
man.
Like I don't care how good they are. I don't want to be there. Like anybody can mess up. There's a video online somewhere.
Here it is. What does that say? Risk. We can't get a good
Risk
one
of,
on that.
risk of
Write it
injury
in
in
there.
golf is higher than in rugby.
Oh, there it is.
Wow. And really, rugby's a tough sport, man.
Never just Ronald's just he has the knowledge, man.
That's crazy.
One out here, Cantanic deposit
Yeah,
101.
but hold on. But is it risk of there's a lot of old people that play golf. Are these guys just like pulling,
You're
obliques
talking- oh, okay.
and lats and
The pacemaker goes out.
yeah, maybe. The guys playing rugby are like prime health.
Jam shot. Hartwell.
Gets down. Guys playing rugby are like early 20s, mid 20s, peak performance athletes.
There's McDowell. Good.
Oh, I
pitch.
heard Tink. I heard Tink.
There's TB. Top of the fourth, one out here. Tannic on first.
Anyway, I was going to say there's a video in the LPGA,
Yeah.
which is the women's professional golf league.
Yeah.
There's a woman teeing off. She shanks one, hits a person. So she tees up again.
No.
And she shanks it again, hits somebody else.
Oh my God.
Then people just start dispersing immediately. They're like, all right, we're not standing where we're standing anymore.
That's going to be a walk, and now the Vipers are threatening with one out here.
Golf cart accidents.
Oh, yeah.
Lightning. Okay, I don't. Why is sunburn?
Hicks again.
Are we going with sunburn as in melanoma? Is that why that's on the list?
I mean, can you just die of it on the course right then and there? 2 down. This is a big spot. Mark Tavano having an amazing series, lots of power. He's going to have to face Bauer, though.
I actually knew a guy that died on the golf course. He had a heart attack, died on the golf course.
I mean, where else would you rather be? Maybe like before you clock in. I also have another sports question I'm going to ask or have try to answer. Oh, that's going to...
Bono gets it.
Wow. That's going to
493.
load the bases.
Yeah.
What a great play.
That will hold Tannic at third if that call stands, which it looks
Wow.
like it will. Great play
Heads up. Good throw.
by the Fernandez brothers.
One brother to another. And here we go. A.J. Petrosky up with the bases loaded. 2 out, top of the fourth. Can he blow
Huge.
this game open?
Huge spot here. Great screwball, my God.
I mean, your brain just can't compute fast enough.
No. Does he go right back to that pitch? No. And he gets a check
What
swing
a
out.
play by Bauer to get out of this bases loaded jam, going into the bottom of the fourth, knotted up 0-0. And that's the vibe of the Bombers that they needed to start this series with.
Let me tell
Now
you
they're
something.
coming alive.
That was a great pitch selection by Trevor Bauer because you think, as a hitter, when Trevor Bauer throws you that screwball, that nasty screwball, and he just locks you up, you know that he can come right back to you with
Yeah.
that. And you may not be able to hit it.
Yeah,
and
that's
he
what-
just goes brain, mind, screwing with his mind. It's like, I'm not throwing that again. I'm throwing something else.
I want to talk WNBA real quick.
Okay.
Why is the girls' ball smaller than the guys' ball? Because if you put your hand up to some of these women that are playing, their hand's going to be as big as any NBA player.
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
Maybe some
So
of
if
them,
you
of
just
course,
have
but
small hands, if you have a small hands in the NBA, you're just screwed.
the average height of the WNBA player, for sure, is. I mean, we can look this up.
Good play by Dean. Hicks, throw, out. What a play. I'm
The
saying,
ac-
but why is it a smaller ball?
It's
So-
because of the average height. I mean, there was even people talking at one point about lowering the rim just because it would make it more entertaining to watch. Because then women could
I
dunk.
think
Yeah.
it'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, they already have the smaller ball. Lower the rim. Let them dunk.
I just feel like, does a smaller hands mean you shoot worse?
You can't. Like you can't palm it. Like like the NBA players will palm the ball, keep it away from the defender.
That has nothing to do with shooting the ball.
It doesn't, but it's a tool that the NBA player has. A WNBA player doesn't have.
I want to go over this a little bit more. We got a good thing brewing here.
Someone says it was the same size ball back in the
I
day.
just feel like it doesn't matter what hand size you are when you shoot the ball.
I mean, maybe it doesn't.
Oh, pop up. Tanek's going to have to get there. He was looking for help.
I mean, what was Muggsy Bogues?
That's what I'm saying.
What was his percentage? I mean, what was his field goal percentage?
Probably it's in the 40s.
Okay. Oh, Alex roped that one, but right at the left fielder.
Real quick inning for Tanek right there. Who is going to show up for one of these teams in game number 3? Yeah, I guess I just don't understand why.
Okay. I mean,
Like, do high school men have smaller game balls because they're not fully grown yet?
yeah,
They have smaller game balls.
I'm pretty sure. I think. I'm pretty sure the balls are small.
The balls are smaller in like
In high school, I think. I mean, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the ball is smaller in high school than it is once you get to like the college
So
level.
and then if you're on the
And
reverse
also-
side of that, if you're a woman in high
also-
school, are the balls the size of a wiffle ball?
And also, the 3-point line is closer in high school than it is in college.
No, I
and beyond.
understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I even think in college it's not as far as NBA, right?
I'm not knocking
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying why though.
Here's what I don't get. Like, in baseball in college, it's still 60 feet 6 inches, just like the MLB. I mean, some of these college baseball fields are pretty far in outfield.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically like playing the MLB.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't just like have the same 3-point line for college players than they do as like NBA players.
Make it make sense. Here we go. I've always wanted to know why.
Why do women tennis players only have to play 2 sets? And
I never
win
understood
some
that
games?
either. Oh, what a play by AF right there as that gets over. I never understood that either.
I mean, women are supposed to have more endurance than men. Physically. That's what scientists say. They have more endurance than men do.
Also, billiards, you'll never see a woman play a man.
Which, yeah, that really doesn't make sense to me.
In bowling, you don't see women play men. So, why?
Bowling, I understand a little bit.
Heavier balls?
Heavier balls, they can throw them a little bit
But women
with more
toss
velocity.
300s, don't they?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
what a pitch by Bauer. Ices the commissioner himself.
But absolutely, billiards, I totally agree. I don't think it matters. And women have played men, maybe not in
Not in
like
competition.
not
I don't
competition, but who was it? The Black Widow. She definitely played one of the most famous men billiard players in the world.
And we have Tara Hall. She plays for the Pharaohs. It's not like she starts with a 0-0 count. She's
No.
down 0-1
Yep.
like the boys.
True.
We don't make exceptions. She doesn't come out here with a big blue bat. She's got to play.
Mm-hmm.
And kudos to her.
Hicks looking to not line it right at somebody.
Yeah, he needs to produce right here.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, he's been producing just right at people.
If Trevor Bauer doesn't start that screwball in the right location, it just moves too much to even be a strike.
He does have a walk. It's 3-1. You're probably going to see. Who do you think you'll see if Bao walks out right here?
I wouldn't be shocked if they went to Mateo.
I don't know if that's the correct choice.
Maybe not, but Donnie, you looked really good last weekend.
What a pitch. Another taco
Taco
ball.
ball, wow.
Let's just collect them. Hollis says,
No.
get out of here with that.
Nope.
He threw it about 40 feet.
He just made it more inconvenient.
Why are so many balls tacoing? Do you
don't
think
know.
we got a box of lemons?
Yeah, maybe we did.
If I'm Tannic, wherever I get these balls from, I have to talk to the manufacturer.
Let's see if these are legit. Does this say wiffle
Are we
ball?
getting knockoff balls, you think?
I don't. Do you see wiffle ball?
Here's another one.
There it is.
There
yes.
it is.
Yes,
Look.
this one is wiffle ball. This one is
But
registered
that doesn't
wiffle
mean it's
ball.
real. Somebody could have
What?
just printed that in there.
I don't know. Maybe we can call them and give them this manufacturing number.
Or just pictures and say, well,
Yeah.
we're getting lemons.
Yeah, true.
Get me on the phone. Look at it. They're ordered from Temu.
Oh, well.
Now, I saw some post the other day that cashew nuts aren't even cashews anymore. They're like little rubber pellets that they're sending in.
Oh, my
As
goodness.
Hollis. Man, I thought that was gone for
So
sure.
did Hollis Hale. He's standing there wondering what the heck just happened. Look at it. He's still standing there.
Right now,
Told you
Tannic
it's-
throwing a shutout.
It's hard to get a ball out of here right now.
Nothing going out for either of these two teams. Ball two.
This ball untacoed itself while it was just
That's
sitting
good.
here. Yeah.
Now 3-1. You do not want to throw a get me over pitch to Max.
And he does.
He does, but there's
it's-
nothing out there.
And it hung up there just long enough for McDowell to get camped under it.
The wind is just enough that home run balls and hard hit balls are staying in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Wow. It doesn't matter. That was definitely under 50 miles an hour. It was probably 30 miles an hour.
I mean, you're not going to get a very good hit off a pitch like that anyway.
No.
It's very difficult.
I wonder if he goes, it would be fun. Yeah, I thought he might go right back to it.
You'd have to tomahawk it almost.
Oh.
Is that enough?
Nope. Nope. Nothing is enough right now.
Nothing is enough.
Nothing's getting out of here.
And these guys are just pounding the twos. We're going to go into the top of the sixth.
Which team is going to be Which team is going to be able to manufacture their runs without home runs first? That's what it's going to come down to. Who's going to be able to get runners on the base pass and get hits?
I'm telling you, who's going to get a hit. It's going to be Kenny McDowell. He's going
Kenny
to shoot
McDowell,
a laser out there. So we're in the top of the fifth or the top of the sixth?
Well, it's going to be, I feel like 5, but I may be wrong. I believe the top of the 5. I feel like Mark Tavano's going to get a hit right now. I feel like he's going to get it started for his team.
Yeah. I mean, basically, you have to get 3 hits in a row. This is a very single or home run happy field.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Vipers are looking like a top-tier team in the power rankings. They're going to climb even more.
Yeah.
And the Lightning in their parent power rankings are going to probably drop after getting swept, or they stay right where they are supposed to be.
They might fall.
To what? 2, and then the
yeah,
Vipers
maybe.
1?
Maybe. They're not going to fall far. I mean, they got too much pitching depth to fall, if they do at all. I mean, maybe Brad keeps them at number 1. Oh,
You said
told
it.
You. I said, oh, he almost. Zach Hartwell, who is a great outfielder, tried to prove me wrong.
Good start for Tavano there.
Yes. Can Trevor Bauer bear down and keep these Sandvipers from pushing at least one run across? Oh, 46 Tink. The slightest of metal sound made its way up here into the booth.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, that might get down. That is down. Can he get to 3 in under 5 seconds to hold the runner
Looks
at
like
2?
it might.
Maybe. We have no You have no time up here
I mean,
on the monitor.
to my
And it seems like
just
you
feeling
did.
it seems like it was under 5.
Seems like you did. So getting it to third, it's going to hold the Mark Tavano second base.
They got to try to turn right here.
Oh, and here it is. Here it is. They can go 3-2. I like shot it over there.
He is shooting a free throw.
Yep.
Oh, that hurts. Double play ball.
Yeah.
As Tanik now up to bat with a runner on first.
Yeah, but Tanik's going to need a double or better to bring that run in now. Wow. That was massive for the Bombers.
Yeah, momentum.
Trevor gets a lot of ground balls with the sinking action on almost all of his pitches. Oh, Tanik gets a hold of that one. Oh, and it sneaks over the fence.
1-0. That was a good piece of hitting by Tanik right there.
Make it 2-0 Sandvipers.
Watch him wait on this.
Yeah.
That was just a laser beam.
Great piece of hitting.
Let's go, baby.
Just a laser beam right out there.
And honestly, the way things are going, that might be enough.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking the only way a home run was going to get out was a laser beam.
Yep.
That's exactly what Tanik did right there.
That could possibly be the final score. Would not surprise me one bit.
I mean, we talked about it before. No matter what, the Bombers have to score.
They do.
You know? If you're not going to score one run, you weren't going to win anyway as Kenny pops up for out number 3. But damage done. Adam Tanik goes laser beam for a 2-run shot. As we go into the bottom of the 5th.
Yes.
Trevor Bauer up against Tanik, who's pitching a shutout.
The Bombers only have 2 more chances, 2 more innings to score at least 2 more runs.
Yeah, good pitching right now out of Tanik getting through this lineup.
Trevor Bauer going to lead it off. I mean, he's tried to spark this offense. I mean, he's gotten on base. He's got some hits, but they're just not piecing it together right now.
Yeah, Mateo's quiet.
Yeah.
Max is quiet. I mean, the whole team just quiet. Hollis quiet.
I mean, in Hollis' defense, he should have had a home run for sure.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Tanik misses right there.
That's the frustrating thing about wiffle ball. The wind's blowing in. It doesn't matter how hard you hit it. It's just not getting out.
See what happens here. Pop up. Here's Mateo. No hat.
In the front. Oh, we've seen Mateo with no cap. Okay, he's not bald. The frustrations continue for Trevor Bauer.
Hot shot.
Oh, Dean
have
knocks
to
it
hurry.
down, but can he make the play? Tosses it to Hicks, but Hicks can't get a handle on it.
Okay, so that's what they needed.
Yep.
I was surprised with Tanik's pitching selection right there on the first pitch against Mateo. Kind of lobs one in there.
Yeah.
And a hard hit resulted from that.
He almost got away with it. You can just hear the frustration from Alex Hernandez after missing that pitch. And Tanik will do that to you. Tanik will throw you a lot of cookies and just come away scot-free.
Yeah, I mean, you're relying on your D.
Yeah.
And he's a lot like Spencer Barrick, just relying on his D.
Did that tink? Hollis Hell doesn't care what the wind is doing. He's still going to try to hit one out of here.
Yeah, he'll also swing at something in the 60.
misses inside with that one. Brings the count even, 2-2. Oh, Hollis rolls over. Easy play at 2.
That's going to be out number 3. Oh, that's game. That was the bottom of the 6th. I thought it was bottom of the 5th.
Me too.
It's weird. We got a poll up. Looks like Mark Tavano's leading the poll. He had a really good series.
Yeah, a lot of guys had a lot of really good series for the Sandvipers. Who do you guys think should come up here to the booth?
Looks like Tavano taking some.
Yeah. He's got a 4-vote lead.
Yeah,
early.
But at the same time, Tanek had a good series, had the game-winning home run basically, and pitched a shutout.
Yeah. Tanek got to 100 and 101.
I don't know how he's not up here. But Mark Tavano also kind of went bananas there.
Yeah, he did. At one point, he was 3 for 3 with 3 home runs.
Good outing by the Bombers game 3, though, to only limit them to 2 runs, right? I mean, it sucks that you...
Yeah, it sucks that you lost. But
that you lost, but...
Man.
The Vipers are in first place due to the head-to-head with the Vaders, so they must have the same record now.
Run differential. That's what it goes to. Or, head-to-head record, then run differential. But have they played each other? I guess they played each other then.
Did they?
If they haven't played each other, then it goes to run differential.
All right, let's go. Looks like it's going to be Mark Tavano any minute. Opening day.
Opening day they played.
I mean, right now it's Vaders, it's Vipers, Lightning are still there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what the Legends do tomorrow. You know, if we could win a series, we're right there. You know, we could be 7-5 to take a series.
Legends are always right there in the playoff hunt.
Yeah, we're just gonna get over that hump. I always say if the Legends are. If we're at full squad and we're doing what we need to do, we'll be right there as Mark Tavano is the person. You want to do the interview? You feeling comfy?
No, you go ahead.
All right. Tavano won.
You guys have history. You've been on the same squad together.
Yeah. Here we go. Everybody want to thank Bo Evans for commentating with me tonight. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Legends versus the Ones, followed by the Cajuns and the Pharaohs, as Mark Tavano is going to step in. All right, Bo.
Yep.
We'll see you. Mark Tavano, welcome. Good series, man. Listen, you're one of the better hitters in the league, of course. It feels like today you were just feeling it. You had 3 at-bats in a row that you hit home runs. How were you feeling out there?
Well, until that, I was struggling.
Were you?
So, yeah, AJ comes up to me before my first one. He's like, I see this, do this. And
Yeah.
3 swings in a row,
Yeah.
I owe him a beer. So, no, it did feel good. So, and I don't know. I was out here all day, and this is the first time I've been out for a full day. Like, I'm used to coming in 2 o'clock for a 6 o'clock series, getting some BP, getting some work in, but this year it's just show up and go. But
the Vipers, I think, are riding a little 7-win streak right now. Last week, you guys swept the Snappers. They were kind of depleted. I don't count that as a big win. Obviously, on the record books, it counts. But you're facing a Bomber squad today. What did you see out of the Bombers today?
I mean, they pitch good. So I think the thing with us is everyone's just seeing the ball really well.
Yeah.
And when you're up, it's a lot easier to stay positive.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing for us because when we go down, we kind of lose some life in the dugout. But
Yep.
we can go ahead early and just ride that momentum. Everyone just builds on that. So when we start out hot like that, it's a lot easier for us to carry that through the whole series, which is fantastic. So hopefully we can ride it a little bit longer. And just build off of that. So hopefully we'll see Keegan a little bit more. Snappers last week, I was gone, Keegan was gone. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we were depleted a little bit too. And I watched from the beach, but I mean, it was good. I saw Flenny step up.
Yep.
I saw Dean step up. So when our not top 6 guys come in and do some damage, that's awesome to see.
Yeah,
it
plug
just
and
makes
play.
us even deeper. So, yeah, team's gelling well. We've all played together long enough now where it's just everyone's a guy's guy. Like there's nobody that's on an outside. So it's great. So everyone wants to pass the bat to the next guy. Everybody is just everyone's best cheerleader. So you can't ask for anything more from a clubhouse standpoint.
There was a big play that you made. It was off a deflection, and you tap it back to Hicks. You were diving. That actually was an amazing play.
Well, I mean, I'm too old to get down there, so
Yeah.
that's my thing. If it's within my paw reach, then yeah, I'm just gonna.
I think I'm older than you, Tavano, and
you are.
and I'm diving all over the place.
Well, you're vegan, right? So
Okay.
that's what you got on you.
Listen, game number 3, it's all knotted up at zeros.
Yeah.
Tanek's pitching a doozy.
Yeah.
Fires a laser out there to take a 2-0 nothing lead.
Yes, sir. I'm surprised he's not sitting in the seat right here because of that, actually. So.
Yeah, you put up some good numbers right there, and Tanek did he played well. You know, I was talking to him during the week, and we were trying to figure out how to. He knows he needs to step up his pitching game for sure. I think he had 3 starts, and he's got like 9 innings pitched or something like that. Not great numbers for him, but he goes 6 right there in a shutout.
Yeah, right. We don't normally see that out of Tannic, so it's good to see. And we talked about it too. It's like the mentality's kind of shifted a little bit to where maybe we more than likely see 2 pitchers a game, and that's been working. But he was just feeling it because we talked even like going into 5-6. Do we switch? They've seen him enough, but. And when his stuff works, it works.
When you guys are playing at this caliber and you guys are gelling, do you guys feel like you could just keep this going?
Yeah, I mean, but we're all professional enough to know that you're always one at bat away from a slump. So nobody is gonna like jump up on that train. Like we've all been at the high enough level to stay composed and not go to it. So. And
you yourself last year, you went through a real bad slump, like 1 for like 20 or
Remember
2
that?
for 23. I was talking about it quite a bit because you're one of the best hitters I know. And but
that was
you
rough
pulled through though.
Yeah, well, because I started off the season like the first 4 like
an
600,
animal.
right? And then it kind of brought me back down to earth, and I'm like, well, I guess that's just the law of averages. Right?
Even when you were going through that slump, and it was just. You were still batting like 350, which is amazing.
And it's hard to because with Kenny today, right? Kenny was just hitting freaking nukes, but it's like it's right at people.
So was Hicks,
right? And Hicks too, right? So, and even AJ had a couple of rockets right at people, and it's like you just have to take those as I'm going to have those days, but focus on the positive. I hit the ball freaking hard, and those are going to find holes, and you'll come around. So
there was one play in particular. One of your boys, Dustin Fuente, was out there.
The one he said he caught?
Have you ever thought you caught something and you didn't?
Oh, yeah.
When?
Lots of
on
times.
A ball like that hit the ground 3 feet?
From what I saw, it looked like it bounced up, but it also could have bounced off of his arm, right? So, but if it bounces off his arm and he catches it, it's a catch.
You wouldn't know if it bounced off your arm or not or the ground.
Hey, he was dead sold on it. And if he said, yeah, right? And so if he says, hey, I caught that, then... You're damn right we're going to support our boys. So
Mark Tavano.
Whether or not he caught it. So
the Sandviper himself. Good series win for him. Thanks for coming up to the booth. Guys, tomorrow, 11 a.m. at Legends versus the Ones and then the Pharaohs at the Cajuns. I'm Trench Pacone. That's your boy Mark Tavano of the Sandvipers. I want to thank everybody in the dungeon, all the umpires, of course the stream team, doing it all, making things happen, and our number one reason, the fans out there. It's all for you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.